Hello everyone, welcome back to Chelsea Fan TV. We are live, I am live, Matt is running late, so don't worry, I'm not doing the watch along on my own, there is company, he's just running late. You can blame the trains, blame whoever you want to blame. Matt has actually made an exceptionally long journey in order to get here, so cut him some slack, but he will be here very, very soon. We are ready for the second watch-along of the season. Obviously, myself and Kev, we were up until 5:30 in the morning doing the watch-along for the Wrexham game. And although the football was a little bit questionable, we can't really say too much, can we? First game of the season, two completely different squads, one in the first half and one in the second half. And I was half asleep as well, so maybe my judgment was impaired. But it's a 9 o'clock UK time kickoff today. So we won't have any question marks about what we see. We will have much more of an indication of where we're going and what we're trying to do in terms of the style of play. With players' form and what they do with that side, I think it's a little bit more difficult. Pre-season is pre-season, isn't it? So let's not judge too much, but let's say it like we see it. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. And I'm sure Matt's not going to be holding back any punches. He never does. Just doing a little promo as we speak for Instagram as well. So just bear with me. Join us. And I want to see what questions you have in the chat as well, guys. We'll go through the starting 11 as well. We haven't got that long until kickoff, so let's get into it. Let's have a look at what you guys are saying in the chat. Let's have a look. Okay. Big up to YS. Big up to Fostin as well. And Kunku with the first goal today. I hope so. Daniel Knight, Mudryk to score tonight. I hope so. Okay, yes. I don't know what you mean yes to, but if you mean Mudryk to score, then again, let's hope. New haircut, new player, because the player who's been at Chelsea so far isn't really the kind of player I want to have on a consistent basis. And consistency is the key word. We've had none. So Mudryk, kick yourself into gear. I'm sure he's been doing the extra work. He came back early. He could have had an extra holiday, but he wanted to impress Enzo Moresca. So we're here. I want to see it live in the flesh. You know, while I'm doing these watch-alongs, I get to see a different side of the games. When you're in the stadium, you don't see as much, especially when I'm vlogging as well. I don't actually see as much because there's just so much going on. Whereas now we have the instant replays, all of those things, so I can actually see what's going on, which is quite refreshing. Let me know, guys, if you've got any questions for Matt as well. He'll be here very, very soon. He's currently in a taxi from Hammersmith. There was delays on the train, and he is coming as quickly as he can. So big up to Matt. If he came all the way from Colchester, that is at least a couple hours away. So it's probably about the same as what Kev did for the Wrexham watch-along. I mean, we've got some seriously committed people on this channel. So if it's not for them, then we wouldn't be able to do this. And I love doing the watch-alongs, but I think it's nice having a bit of company as well. I just think it's a little bit more entertaining, not just for you, but for me as well. I like to talk to people. What are we saying in the chat? Score predictions tonight. Let me have a look at the lineup again, and then I'll give you my score predictions. I mean, we should be winning this, guys, but actually Celtic, I saw the highlights of them playing against Man City. They won that 4-3. Having said that, Man City had a really weak squad. Calvin Phillips was playing. And I think that when Calvin Phillips is playing, bear in mind what he's gone through at Man City and what Guardiola's said about him, he's not really taking the game seriously, is he? So he's just giving minutes to players and, yeah. Right, let's have a look. Let's see the lineup. Right, lineups are out. Okay, Enzo Moresca. Robert Sanchez in goal. Madueke, Mudryk, Colwell, Badia Shill, Fofana, Reece James, Romeo Lavia, Mark Guiu, Chukwuemeka, and Nkunku. So not too many changes, but Mudryk is the standout one, and I think that's it. Is there anyone else? Madueke started last time as well. Yeah, Mudryk is the standout player. Who started last time instead of him? It was Tyreek George, wasn't it? And Tyreek George is fantastic. So if I was him, I'd be gutted that I'm not getting any minutes. I think he certainly deserved it, but he'll probably get minutes in the second half as well. Some of these players, no matter how well they play, I think the decision's already been made. And if Gallagher would have come on tour, I still don't think he would have featured during the season. And I would say the same with Chalobah as well. The club have made their decision. So, yeah. I mean, what do you think about the Trevor Chalobah situation? Are you as appalled as I am? Because I look at the Gallagher situation and the Trevor Chalobah situation totally differently, right? They are both proper Chelsea. We can all agree on that. They are both players who came through Cobham and they excelled. I mean, there's no other way to put it. They've been fantastic when they've played a lot of the time, and they've contributed to some key moments. Although Chalobah's won trophies with Chelsea, Gallagher, not yet. I think that Chalobah is a more proven player for Chelsea than Gallagher. I think that Gallagher was good under Pochettino in that system, and I think that he absolutely deserved to stay and should have stayed if Poch was still here. But because Moresca's here, I just don't see, where does Gallagher fit in? Like, where does that come from? He's not an intricate footballer. He's not great in tight spaces. He doesn't pass forward a lot unless there's not much pressure. He's on the counter. This style of football is not suited to Conor Gallagher. And he will benefit much more from a team that allows him to play to his strengths. And actually, you give Atletico Madrid and Diego Simeone credit for looking to buy Conor Gallagher. I think he fits perfectly into that system. Whether they'll pay 50 million is another question. I don't think they will. But it will get to the stage where if I'm Conor Gallagher, I'm back, you're trying to keep me at Cobham. There's still a number of pre-season games that he could go to. So there's a clear indication that he's not wanted at the club, right? He's training with the loanees at Cobham. He's training with Alfie Gilchrist. He's training with Trevor Chalobah, these players. There is no commitment from Chelsea to keep Conor Gallagher, and we don't want to sell him on the cheap. If I was Conor Gallagher, I'd say, screw you, Chelsea. I'm not leaving. And then if they don't get a good deal, they'll have to take a loss. And that's on us. That's on the board. That's on the ownership. Whoever's making this decision. It is purely financial with Trevor Chalobah. That is so obvious. So obvious. People saying that he's not good enough. Like, I saw Joey did a video about this as well. I saw a clip. And, the last 9 games or whatever, when Chalobah was featuring, we didn't lose. We did not lose. And we were losing the games before. This is no coincidence. Chalobah is a key player for Chelsea, a versatile player for Chelsea, a homegrown player. And, I just think it's criminal. Whereas Conor Gallagher, for me, just doesn't suit the system. I think it's unfortunate. I like Gallagher, but I just don't see him fitting into Enzo Moresca's system, just like I wouldn't see him fitting into Arteta's system at Arsenal or Pep Guardiola's system at Man City. It's just not suited to his style. So he needs to go somewhere where he's going to be appreciated and where he can play football on a regular basis. Gallagher won the Europa League. I don't think he played a single minute for us in the Europa League. Any team news, mate? I've read that out, but I'll read it one more time. So we've got Robert Sanchez in goal. On the left, we're going to have Colwell. Centrally, Badia, Shiel, and Fofana. And then right back, which is more like an inverted right back, Reece James in the midfield. But maybe Enzo's going to tweak again. But technically speaking, still a right back. Lavia is the 6. And then we've got Chukwuemeka as another midfielder in behind. Guiu up front. And Kunku as the 10. And Madueke and Mudryk on the wing. Yeah, not a lot of changes. Mudryk is the one that I think will really thrive under Moresca. Um, I mean, he should. I think his talent is. I think he's such a talented player. He's just not. I think he needs to be in a system where he's on the ball a lot. And under Poch, it was maybe a little bit more difficult, especially taking away the minutes. He's not really a physical player, is he? He's more technical. I think Moresca, that style of football will suit Moresca very much so. Madueke, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Madueke, it's all on him. If he does what Moresca wants him to do, that's fine. But then you also want to get the perks out of what he can bring you, which is great dribbling, running at defenders like Doku at Man City. If we can get that from Madueke, we've got a serious player on our hands, and he might not start every game, but he'll be a great impact sub. He'll be a player that can come on and win us games and cause problems for teams. And a great player for breaking down low blocks as well, because we saw it with Maurizio Sarri when we got to that period where we started dropping points regularly a few years back. We didn't have enough players. It was only Eden Hazard, really, that were willing to take players on. And everyone just passes left, right, backwards, and the same cycle happens again and again. Oh, and there's a mosquito in here. I hate mosquitoes. There it is. No, didn't get it. So I think that Madueke will be a good player in that sense for the system. It's just offering something a bit different. Mudryk is a bit of everything, right? I think he can be creative. I think he can pass the ball. He's shown that if he actually gets it right, he's got really, really good vision. And then if we can find a way to utilize his pace, and just be intelligent on the ball. Mudryk, it's all about decision making half the time. I mean, you don't even have the chance to judge his footballing talent because his head's not there. And part of that is because of the fact that we've had no stability with management. Mudryk got signed under Potter, played under Lampard, played under Pochettino, and now we're here with Moresca. It's his fourth manager. So if we give the guy some consistency in terms of the structure around him, then maybe he can be consistent. But it's very hard to be consistent throughout the chaos. And obviously Cole Palmer is just a top player. Not everyone can do that. It's a shame he's not on tour with us, but he deserves the break. I think he'll be key to Moresca's system. But I was having this debate with Kev the other day. Would you play Cole Palmer on the right-hand side? Or would you play him on the sort of in a more central position as a 10? For me, I actually think if you want to get the best out of the whole team, I would play Palmer on the right, because you've got Chukwuemeka who can play centrally. You've got Nkunku who can play centrally. All these players, Drewsbury Hall as well. I've definitely missed some out. Whereas on the wing, I think Palmer still performs, and he played on the wing an awful lot for Pochettino and still thrived. So I don't know. I think that we can get away with playing him on the wing. I think he'd be better individually in the middle, but it's about the team as well, right? You've got to give other players a chance, and I don't want to play Chukwuemeka on the wing or any of these other players. So he's the one that can do it, Cole Palmer, and he's the one that's done it before. So why not just continue that? But it's open to debate. It's a good debate. Like I understand people's opinions that don't agree with that. You're going to get more out of Cole Palmer in the 10. You will. Can I stop twerking for Connor, please? He's shy. I literally just said that I think the best decision is for him to move on. I mean, I don't know how that's twerking for Connor. Drewsbury Hall was carrying a small injury. What was the injury, Chris? I haven't actually seen it. Chalobah levels above Badiashile, Disasi, and Tosin. Can't comment on Tosin in a Chelsea shirt. I haven't seen him, but miles better than Badiashile. And Disasi has had some cracking games, but just inconsistent, and hasn't proved himself to be a regular starter for Chelsea. I don't mind Disasi as a rotation player. I don't mind that at all. Badiashile was great when he first come in, but you just got to do more, guys. You've got to do more. It's not good enough, especially when you look at the defenders we have. We lost Rudiger on a free transfer and Christensen. We can still have both of those players. I mean, we had the sanctions and everything like that. You can't blame the club for that. But it's just we have fallen down in that sense. And the fact that we're getting rid of arguably our best centre-back, you can't say Fofana's your best because he hasn't played, right? Being fit is also something that should lean towards your value, right? Fofana's always injured. How can I look at him as a key player for Chelsea if he doesn't stay fit? So I can't put him in that conversation. But yeah, Chalobah for me, I just don't understand it. But I do. It's a financial decision. It's not football. So it's all about money. Gallagher is a much better player than Caicedo. No, I would disagree with that. I think Caicedo's a better footballer. But I think Gallagher's still very key to certain systems where you need players that can just run up and down. There's not a lot of players that can do what Gallagher does. But modern football, not every manager wants that. It's almost a slower game, and it's about breaking teams down in a slower fashion rather than being 100 miles an hour all the time. So it's just different. Is this going to be another shit performance? Well, we're going to find out. I think you are hating on Gallagher. Well, I'm not. I'm saying that he's a good player, just not in this system. I don't. What system have you ever seen that is possession orientated that Gallagher has thrived in? It's never happened. It just hasn't happened. Gallagher thrives in a system where it's either up and down or it's defensive, and that's where he plays his best football. It's no disrespect to Gallagher. There's other great players that are the same. Look at I don't know, Antoine Griezmann, for example. He was fantastic for Atletico Madrid. Went to Barcelona, couldn't play. So there's different players that thrive in different environments. It's no disrespect to Gallagher. I think he's a good player. Do you think we will do any more business in the transfer window for Chelsea, like a striker for the first team to help Jackson? I personally want a striker, but we've got Guiu now, and I don't think we're going to be getting a striker. Guiu is a player that looks to be staying, and I would want him to stay based on what I saw against Wrexham. He was arguably the man of the match in that game. But we do need a top striker. I think that we shoot ourselves in the foot in that sense. Like, I actually don't mind the youth. I don't mind that. But just little nuggets of experience around them and ready-made talent is not going to hurt anyone. If I was a youth player at any team, who am I going to look up to? I'm not going to look up to another youth player who's in the same position as me. Maybe he costs a little bit more, but what has he actually done? So I'm going to look at players that have performed on the big stage. And we have a couple. I mean, Nkunku's ready-made. He's proven. Reece James is proven, but he's injury-prone. I think Colwell's going to be a top player, but still not entirely proven at this level. I mean, other than that, who the hell do we have in our lineup right now? I'm looking on the bench as well. Chilwell is past it. Yeah, I mean, Sterling's not good enough. So who do you look at? Like, that's a serious question. Like, who do you look at and go, this is the man at Chelsea? Cole Palmer, obviously, but there's an element of luck in that, guys. I mean, we weren't buying Cole Palmer to be the ready-made talent. I just don't believe that. You've got to go with the intention to win straight away, and you can also build long-term success on top of that. I don't know. I didn't understand the process at the end of the season when we sacked Poch, and now I understand it. I just don't fully agree with it. Right? I think that we need more experience, and I think that we can definitely compete for top four. We should be a team that competes for top four. On paper, we have some fantastic players. We just don't have enough to really push for silverware. I don't see us winning a trophy. Maybe the Conference League as well, but I don't know. I need to see more of Enzo Moresca's system to really judge this team. Other than that, all I'm doing is just making conspiracy theories. I don't want to do that. I want to take it as I see it and then make my decision up from there. Disasi versus City is the Disasi we need. He was so good against City. He was unbelievable If we could have that every week, like all hail Disassi. There's some fans that really like Disassi. I know Lewis is a fan of him. Yeah, I like Disassi. I just don't think he's a top player. I think he's all right. Oh, Matt's here. Come on then, Matty. Come on, Matty. Get stuck in. Yes. He's here. Have you got a beer?
Trevor, fighting for his life, Trevor. He will shag your wife, Trevor.
Why you put it in the fridge, mate? There's a fridge.
Is there a fridge?
No, go in the other room. Go back in the other room.
Yeah, why? How much alcohol's in there?
Go in the other. There's a fridge in the other room.
Is there a fridge in there, is there?
Yes. Yeah. Don't spill your thing, mate. Put that. There's a bin. There's a bin inside. Yeah. Take one of my Morettis. Oh, I love it. Come on, boys. We're back, baby. No, come here, next to me. No, other way, Matt. Come through here.
Come from this way. Oh. Sorry, I'm late. Trains are about.
Drag the mic across.
Drag the mic across.
You've got to be quite close to it when you speak. You've got to be pretty, yeah. That's good. Not too close.
Hello, 1, 2, 3. Testing. Hello.
Good to see you, my friend.
Good seeing you as well, my son.
Matty, you know, I think a lot of people, they probably felt betrayed when they clicked on the video because it's me and you in the thumbnail. And then they open it up.
And they say me not being there. Well, all I can say is, if you live in England, you know the trains are an absolute bastard. So
True, man.
You know they're going to be a nightmare.
Blame the government, not Matt. That's what I say.
Blame the government. I did watch a little bit. I see you chatting about Trevor.
It's true, though.
What about him being...
Well, what do you think about him? What do you think about Chalobah?
Mate, he's definitely proved his worth. He was one of our best defenders last season. And now we're going back to a back three. We've sold Silva. Why on earth would we sell Silva while going to a back three when he thrives in a back three?
I think he wanted to go, mate. I don't think that was the club's decision.
He didn't.
You think Thiago Silva wanted to stay?
Yeah, of course he did. His whole family's staying here still. They love England, mate.
I don't know. I mean, he could have definitely got a few years. I don't know, mate.
Come on,
I don't know how long.
Silva's powerful.
No, he's. I love Silva, but
mustard, mate.
I don't know how long he's going to keep playing for.
Hey, he's going to keep going on like Ronaldo.
I mean, to be fair, Fluminense, they start getting clean sheets
yeah,
as soon as he walks
exactly.
in.
Do you know what I mean? Exactly what we need. A bit of experience, mate. Maybe we wouldn't have let in 2 goals against Wrexham.
I mean, how do you feel about the whole setup, mate? It's different, isn't it?
This is a nice little setup. You can see the nice little Chelsea fan TV. You can see your missus right there.
There you go. Rachel's off camera. Do you want to say hello, Rachel?
Oh.
Okay, fair enough.
Hello, Rach. I'll say hello.
We've got the chat here as well, Matty. So let's see what the chat's saying. Where to watch for free? DJ Samba, I'll be honest with you, we're paying. Just because I don't want it to buffer while we're doing the stream. So I don't know. But there's lots of streaming websites. If there's any websites, guys, just put it in the chat. Joey Knight says Matt Dav is the governor.
Big up my G Joey. And Josh as well. But he's doing his own stream.
Celtic TV. What's the time? Kickoff.
F Celtic. I don't know if you can swear or not, but F.
Yeah, you can say,
Celtic.
just don't say the C word.
Okay, yeah, fuck Celtic, man. We're bigging up. I nearly came up here today in my Rangers shirt mush, but I couldn't find it.
And I'll tell you, when I went to the Zola meet and greet with Nina in the summer, and they did an auction afterwards. I was thinking, fuck that. I'm not buying anything.
Well, you're not going to buy a pair of Zola's pants now?
No, not this. No, to be fair, there was a few shirts, but like it was like 150.
No, if they're not OG original shirt, hey, I'd like to see you wearing the shirt that Roman Abramovich has touched his shirt, by the way.
It's true. Just going to give
I'll
get the picture up. I'll get the picture up.
Yeah, Roman Abramovich.
This is the shirt that I took a picture of Roman.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
I say that.
Have I told you the story of when? It's not.
Hey, I've got a tattoo of Roman. I got one the other day.
This is me and Roman. This same shirt here. I think I put on weight since then, but the shirt still fits.
Hey, you're looking sharp, Alex, man. You got the grey hat on. So it's a good day.
I didn't know. I thought you were going to wear a hat, so
I got a hat on top of my bag, so I wasn't sure how I was going to look. But
no,
I'm
I
feeling
think you're
quite
alright without
confident.
the hat. Yeah.
Should I put a hat on?
Nah, you're good, man. Because then you got one hat with the hat, one without the hat, mixing it up. We were going to have Lewis on stream as well, guys, but couldn't make it happen.
But he is a letdown. Shout out Lewis, the letdown. I chat to him before here. He's a full-blown letdown. Should have been here.
We organised a meet-up with Ben, Father.
You know what, though? At least knowing Lewis ain't here, at least Conor Gallagher ain't going to get slagged off, knowing that me and Alex are...
Well, I was talking about Gallagher as well, mate. What do you think about that? What do you think about that whole situation? Because here's how I feel. I think that Gallagher has been good. I think last season he was great.
He was good.
I think he was really good. I think he was good last season. I think under Pochettino, if Poch had stayed, there would be no question that if Gallagher was sold, we should riot, because this was literally the player that Pochettino was building his team around. But the fact that Poch is gone, I just don't see.
You know what?
I don't see Gallagher fitting in under.
He's a
Moresca.
proper Simeone man. Simeone would absolutely. I reckon
It's a great signing for
I reckon
Atletico.
Gallagher would breastfeed from him. Don't you think he would?
I mean,
I think he would have the bitty.
would Gallagher have the bitty? Let us know in the comments, guys.
Yeah, I think he would. I think Diego would look after him proper. I really think so.
I mean, I haven't thought of it like that.
Of course he would, mate. He works hard and plays for the team. Our problem is we've got about 150 million players on the thing. That's why we had the most injuries last season, but still had bare players on the pitch. Why? Because we got bare man to injure. We got bare man.
It's true, but you need that these days, Matt. I was looking at the potential fixtures. Obviously, we're going to have the
We
Club
do
World
under
Cup as
Poch
well.
because Poch is running everyone ragged.
No, it's true. Yeah, we were running an awful lot. But also, I mean, I don't know about you, mate. I don't agree with this whole thing that football, we could have been in more control in the games, 100%. And that is a criticism.
We lost some. We watched some shockers last year.
We did, mate. I was
We
there in
watched some
Middlesbrough
shockers.
with you.
Yeah.
That was my best rant, probably, of the season. I mean, mate, I was
You know
fuming
what?
after
I'm
that game.
nervous for the 29th.
Who are playing on the 29th?
No, we're not playing none on the 29th, mate.
What's going on the 29th?
Enzo gets merged back into the team match.
Oh, yeah.
That's dangerous. That's important, mate.
That is, but there's a lot going on with Enzo.
I want my boy Enzo to be back.
Yeah. Do you have anything to say on that?
No,
I don't mind. We can talk about it if you want to, but
no, I'd rather not go into it too much. But I'd definitely want to see him back, and I definitely think under Enzo's new system, I think Enzo could be a big part of that key. We wouldn't have to push forward too much.
do you
know
see
what I mean?
Enzo as a six?
But he definitely needs to work on his shooting.
But why not just play him deeper and then he doesn't need to do that? Like, this is the other thing, though. So I think that I'm just going on what I saw last. Did you watch the Wrexham game?
No,
No.
mate, I'm a working man. I lost 3 jobs last year because of Chelsea. I don't need to lose no more.
That's
man.
fair. That's fair. So what we did is we played Lavia in the... I'm just talking about the first half because that was our best team.
I've seen the highlights.
Oh, you have seen this. So we played Lavia as a 6. We played Reece James kind of in the midfield as well, pretty much all the time. And then we played... who played on the right? I can't remember. Second half, we played with Ugachukwu on the right. But I think that Caicedo might have that role. A bit like Kante and Asari.
Do you know what it is, though, the thing about pre-season? If we're going to go by pre-season, we should have probably won the league last year. Because we cooked in pre-season last year. We were
did
mustard.
cook, mate. But
We
also,
were absolute bollocks
the
last
players that performed the best in pre-season, for me, I think Chukwuemeka balled out. And I think... and Kunku balled out.
year. Yeah, but Chukwuemeka got injured at the West Ham
That's
game.
what I'm saying. And the season
And he
just
scored
went
that game.
downhill from... Yeah, the season went downhill from there. So
Yeah,
we lost 2 of our best players. And then we had to keep changing things.
We
And we
had
kept losing key players week after week.
Do you know, we had such a hard time last season. I can't even lie, yeah. There's a lot going on in the world, yeah. But Chelsea's bad season was definitely... we weren't great.
That's the thing. You have to try and reset. Because I was looking... I was listening to what people were saying. I was having conversations with people. I spoke with you the other day as well, Matt. And last season, I look at it and it was such a roller coaster. And this season, I just want to reset, think positive, and if it's not good, then we can address it. But why would I want to go into a season?
We have to be good. You know, the only thing we're doing is we're still not signing no absolute guaranteed players. So I think we're in talks with Osherman still. I think
We're not going to get Osherman.
Why?
Think they're going to pay that? Was it that? It's gone down to 80 million.
But Lazio are desperate for Lukaku. That's their man. They're getting it.
Napoli, yeah.
Yeah, Napoli, yeah. Not Lazio.
Yeah, they
that's
want
their
Lukaku.
man.
They want to pay 25. We want them to pay 35.
25. Mate, do you know what annoys me about anything else? If you try to buy a player from an Italian league, they are all offering you stupid amount, more than what they're worth, yeah? When they want to try to buy a player from you, they lowball you so hard. It's generally like, I actually don't want to sell them to you now, just for the absolute liberty of you offering what you've offered us.
You know what the thing is, though? I don't even think 25 million is a terrible deal, because then you get his wages off the books as well. His wages are horrendous.
We paid 100 million for the geezer, and he done nothing but score against Arsenal in an away game.
Mate,
Apart from that Arsenal game, what has he done?
He's pretty good at interviews.
Oh, mate. If you mean throwing us under the bus, yeah.
Mate, yeah. I mean, guys, kickoff hasn't started yet. The players are just lining up. What do you think of Mudrik's new haircut?
If it's anything like JT, you should be all right.
I don't know. We'll see. You know, Lil Benny.
Benny.
You see his tattoo?
Yeah, CFC behind his
He's
neck.
got the CFC tattoo on his neck.
Yeah.
I was going to say, like, that's all right, but I don't know. If you're applying for a job and your boss is going to be a Spurs fan, that might not be great.
If anything, as being a Spurs man, he ain't signing right anyway.
No.
So he'll definitely sign Benny. Oh, you know what? I hope regardless of pre-season or not, we have to beat Celtic. We have to. Even if it's just for our Rangers brothers.
It's true. I wanted the Rangers. This is what I was going back to with the Zola story. So we went into this auction, mate, and they offered like Zola shirt, different Zola signed thing. I didn't buy them. I just didn't really want to pay money. And then they came out with a Gascoigne signed Ranger shirt, and they were like, "Who would pay £50?" And I went,
"I'd pay 50."
I went, "All right." I stuck my hand up, and then someone went 70. And you know when the guy's auctioning, he's like, "So who can give me 100? Who can give me 100?" So he went 100, 120, 150. 170, and he went, "Who's going to give me 200? Who's going to give me 200?" And I was
is it a legit Rangers shirt?
Yeah, it's real. It's real and signed, mate. Signed. Okay. Yeah. It's not.
As long as it's like proper real and it's like generally done. You know when you get the fake shirt, like the score draw ones?
I don't think it's that bad, mate. They're not. I don't think Zola's going to scam me.
I don't know. As long as you don't get a fake shirt.
I mean, to be fair,
I love Zola.
He got scammed. He got tricked, mate. You know the video of Astrid?
Yeah.
Asking him to.
Yeah.
Mate, me and Rachel were me and Nina, we were standing behind while she was filming that. And I was like, fuck, he does not know what he's just given a shout out to.
Yeah, I know. But you know,
I mean, the game's the game, isn't it? The game is the game. But I do feel for Zola a little bit. You don't want to be promoting that if you're an ambassador for Chelsea or anything like that.
Yeah, no, you know, personally, I don't really give a shit. All I care about is 11 men on a football pitch playing well and playing together.
There you go. Let's have a look at the lineup for Celtic as well. I'll have a look at them.
I've just seen it now on the pitch.
No, I know, but
bunch of nobodies, mate.
I can't remember it.
Bunch of wannabes.
So you got Brendan Rodgers back at Celtic, Kasper Schmeichel in goal, Anthony Rayston, Greg Taylor, Callum McGregor has been there for a long time, Carter Vickers, Liam Scales, Matt O'Reilly, Rio Hatate. How do you pronounce that one? How do you pronounce that one, Matty?
Mate, you're asking me to spell something.
How do you say it?
Furusashi.
James Forrest as well, another player who's been there for a while, and Dyson Maeda. Right, we're about to kick off the second game of pre-season, people. What are your score predictions, Matt, before we start? What's your score predictions? And let us know your score predictions in the chat as well.
I think we should smash these lot 3. They're definitely going to score. Definitely we're going to do something stupid from the back.
Oh, what a touch from Guiu. Here we go. Chucky! Oh! Chucky! Oh! Good start, Matt.
Yeah, it was a good start. But Celtic are a bunch of nobodies, so we should really be absolutely sticking it all over them.
I mean, they did beat Man City in pre-season.
Who's going to be our sponsor next year? It ain't Infinite Athlete, is it?
No, Infinite Athlete are only our sponsors for pre-season. What even
is that company?
It's a company that Toboli made.
I've never heard of it in my life. I went on the internet once in the channel. I don't think they had anything on it. It was just like a homepage.
They didn't have anything.
Mate, it was fuck all on there, man.
I don't know, man. I'll be honest. I didn't really do too much reading into the sponsor. I think it is a mess, though. Like, how you can not have a sponsor at this point? We're in year 3, mate, under Clear Lake.
Yeah, I know. Do you know what? Paramount would look powerful. It's a bit annoying that we don't have Paramount.
Why did that fall through? Something to do with like naming rights in the Premier League? Or something?
Something to do with streaming rights, saying that like Paramount can stream Premier League games or something, so it like takes away from their business or something. Just a bunch of other stupid nonsense that we don't need to hear. You know what? I wouldn't mind Rider Air though. Rider Air looks quite nice.
Rider Air?
Or I don't know if that's how you pronounce it.
Or Ryanair?
No, not
You're not talking about the cheap
one. Nah, the buy one, like RIAH.
Oh, Radia.
Oh, Radia.
That's Saudi.
Oh yeah,
That's Saudi, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Radia.
Radia, that's the capital of Saudi, isn't it?
Oh, is
Well, is that how you say it?
I don't know. I thought it spelled
Radia.
Rider, so.
No, it's not Rider. Radia. There's a Y in there.
Yeah, I wouldn't ask me.
Am I pronouncing it wrong, guys?
I don't know.
By the way, as well, I mean, Reece James started from kickoff in centre midfield. So he's not even starting as a right back. It's a back three. And I don't know why. Why is it even an inverted right back? It just looks like a midfielder.
What's it? Have we signed that Johansson yet from Denmark?
Yeah, we got the here we go. 24 million euros. Yeah,
I knew we were agreeing personal terms.
You haven't got anything full in there, have you?
No.
It's not gonna leak.
No, it's not gonna leak.
Okay.
Unless you want to get the vodka over it.
Maybe the second half if we're losing. Would you do more watch-alongs, Matt? Because the idea is we're going to have 2 people on the sofa, and then we were going to have 4 people, but we had a few cancellations.
I don't know. Well, if I would come here to a game, I don't know. It depends how many beers you got in the fridge.
We'll have plenty if you're coming, Matt.
I don't know.
Only the best for you, mate.
I don't know. Maybe on an away game, but it depends if I couldn't get the tickets or not.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. I would never expect people to come to watch along if they can go to the game. That's why I feel quite happy to do the watch along, because I know I'm not going to be able to do any during the season. Even conference, I'll probably be going out there.
Well, it's a bit random. Just like, I don't know. It's the first time in a room like this, just watching the game with a microphone right in front of your face.
Chukwuemeka's won it back. Nice little hold-up play.
And
then he loses the ball.
Can't stick it on them green monsters. They're not monsters, though. They're like a monster from Monsters, Inc. They're not very scary, are they?
No, not so far.
Go on,
Lavia. Mudryk. Go on, and Kunku.
Hey! Oh. You low good.
We've had a good start, Matt.
Yeah, not too bad.
Right, what's the crack? If we score before 20 minutes...
How many drinks we got to do before then?
We got it down.
We got to down the drink. If we do it before 20, we'll down it.
If we do it before 10, we'll down one.
Before 10?
No, before 20.
Yeah,
before
20.
Come on, man. We've got to get through a whole watch along, mate.
Yeah, do you mean drink? You have to remember, drinks are expensive in London. You know
They are.
So the more we drink here, the less we have to spend later.
How much do you think a 4-pack of Moretti was? It's actually reasonable.
What, in Tesco?
Sainsbury's.
And Sainsbury's, oh Jesus, Sainsbury's have your pounds down, so I want to guess £7.60.
£7.60. Is that London prices? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about London prices.
£6, mate.
I see.
It's pretty good.
£60 off, mush. Not too bad.
Oh, that's a good play from James. Oh, he's done well there. Look how strong he is.
It's just so
See,
weird.
when you get him on the right, at least he can play to his strengths.
It's just weird seeing, like, we literally got Reece James, he's one of the best right backs in the world, and we just don't have any right backs. Yeah, just stick him in the middle, mush. What happens when you play against teams with proper quick wingers when we haven't got any? They're just in the midfield.
I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at it game by game. So, I mean, I'm very much of the perspective.
Yeah, but I don't trust pre-season, because if we were going to trust pre-season by last year, we should have won the league.
Yeah, but pre-season is the style of football that you want to try and implement during the season, right? So results you can kind of toss to the side, but the style that you're trying to implement. Otherwise, what's the point? Oh, we've won it back. Go on. Who's that?
Right.
That's Madueke. Have a shot. I know he's crossing it. Good cross.
Oh.
Yes. Oh,
He's
go on.
in. It's in.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you bastard.
Oh,
You useless shit.
Madueke with the shot.
Was that
that
Madueke?
Madueke?
Was he?
No, and Nkunku.
No.
And Nkunku with a left-footed shot over. But we had a few chances before. Good little... Well, it wasn't good build-up from us. Celtic gave the ball away. Madueke run in. Did the smart decision. Crossed it in. Flick from Nkunku. Didn't work. Chukwuemeka. The shot was blocked. And then I think it was Madueke, actually. Who missed that one. It was either Madueke or Chukwuemeka. Nobody has a name on the back of their shirt. Oh, my God. Yeah. No, my God.
Oh, buddy. He loves it.
He did well to intercept that, and then he gave it away straight away.
He does it all the time. Apart from the first season he was with us, he's been doing that for us for a time. He comes on, there's a mistake in that geezer's game. Like Cucurella's first season, he didn't play bad when he played for us, but the geezer always had a big mistake in his game. So, I mean, that's the last thing you want.
I think Cucurella, the problem was, I think the system didn't fit him. He wasn't a wing back. And then as soon as we put him in a back four, he did improve. Well, yeah, Badiashile he's lacking, man. Who do you think the best defender is at Chelsea right now? Yeah, and I'm not going to say you can count Chalobah. I personally think that Chalobah is one of the best defenders, and I would class that through value as well. Bearing in mind that Fofana's never fit.
I actually thought Disasi was good last season, and I know loads of people thought he was shit, but I actually thought Disasi was good.
He was up and down. He was really good at times, and he had some bad games.
Yeah, but like, up to the Everton game around Christmas time, he was really good up to then.
Yeah, I mean that Man City game away. That was the best I've ever seen.
That wasn't too bad game, Man City away. It was the year before fun. The Man City game was fucking terrible. I think we lost like 4-1 and we lost like 2-1 as well. Not 2-0.
4-1? You're being generous, Matt. We lost 4-0.
Oh, was it 4-0?
Yeah, 4-0. Now, the best game, though, was when we lost, I think it was 2-0.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God. The space in behind.
Oh,
Celtic.
Jesus.
Oh, good save.
That was a good save.
Well done, Sanchez. It was the inside post, but he still had to get his foot to it.
Well done, Sanchez.
But look at the space. I mean, Moresca has been very vocal about it, but that is a terrible line. That is horrendous.
That was good. That was good. If that was against a
Another
good
one.
Premier League side, mate, we're getting it's 1-0 right now.
Well, if that was against Wrexham, it would be 1-0.
Paul Mullins, mate, he can't do it on a big stage, mush. Let's see what people are saying. Yeah, what are people saying?
Got 232 people in the building right now. Has the game started? Yes, the game has started. Get Brazzers on the front of the new kit. Anything for the pound note. If it has to be done, it has to be done. On which channel do we watch the games? We're paying for it, so we're watching it officially through Chelsea on the website. So if you don't want to pay, I can't help you because I'm not using a streaming service. But I mean, the quality's good. There's no buffering. There's no mistakes. So if you just want a good stream, then it's a $5 if you've got that money.
We just don't know if we're ahead of you if you're before us. Oh yeah, we just don't know if you're ahead of you and you're before us.
Have we got? I think we've got a timer on screen as well. I mean, I can't see it, but
I don't know. But you never know who's watching. There could be. Like,
have we got a timer on screen, guys, with the time of the match? Come on, you Blues! Oh, ESPN Plus. Apparently, if you've got ESPN Plus, you can watch it. Sympha Mandela says we're kind of cooking. I agree. We are cooking on the ball, but defensively still a little bit vulnerable. Very susceptible to a counter. It's 4v3 now.
Look at the back.
Look at the space.
God,
oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. We could have easily conceded 2 goals. But we could have also
we can't
scored.
lose to Celtic
We could have
either,
also scored
regardless
2.
of pre-season or not. It's embarrassing losing to Celtic.
What's more embarrassing, a loss to Celtic or a draw against Wrexham?
I lost to Celtic because it's proved through pride. Remember, we're backing up our Rangers brothers here as well.
It's true.
We're not just fighting for us now.
It's just political, mate.
This is very religious more than political.
Religious. Yeah, I think for those of you who don't know, Celtic,
Chelsea's Protestant, Celtic's Catholic,
and Rangers are Protestant as well, and then Arsenal are Catholic, if I'm not wrong.
I don't give
Pretty
a shit
sure
about Arsenal, mate. All I know is they don't win the league and just say they are. Puzzle job melts. I said, do you see that thing with Arteta saying that we're going to get 116 points? You also said you're going to win the Champions League within 3 years, and you can qualify for it for 3 years.
Wait, I didn't hear what you said. Sorry, Matt.
Just about Arteta being a donkey.
Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ, man. You know what it is? Like, we had a good stage of dominance, and this is where we have never really looked like we can counter. I haven't seen us really counter on the Moresca, and I know it's early days, but even when we lose the ball, if there's space in behind, I want us to just move it a little bit quicker. And it seems like teams are doing that to us, and Celtic are doing a very good job of it, actually. But look, retain possession, pin them back, and you'll keep creating chances, but we can't keep giving the ball away. And that's a terrible pass by Sanchez. Fofana loses it. It's a quick throw in, laid off on the chest. And we managed to clear. But Celtic retain possession.
You have to remember, though, still, with Palmer in this game and other players, they've ever got like Cucurella. Cucurella's mustard, mate. Cucurella.
I love Cucurella.
He's the man.
I'll be honest. I was one of the people when he was at his low point. I think we all thought this guy's not going to cut it.
I thought we should have signed him at one point.
You thought we shouldn't sign him?
No. I thought we should have sold him at one point.
Yeah, I think everyone had that thought. But if you've seen Cucurella at his best, you know that he doesn't play like that.
Yeah, but so for the fact that he had that bad game against Wimbledon, and then suddenly everyone was just like, nah, spin him off. And then Man United seeing, they were like, nah, we don't want him. And then after that, he just absolutely cooked, mate. It was absolutely wonderful to see.
That's a great run from Madueke. He's gone from the halfway line. Won us a corner.
What do you think about the new kit?
I'll be honest with you, mate. When I saw it, the first time, I thought, this is the worst kit I've ever seen. Like, it looked horrendous, mate. And then I come here for the Wrexham stream with Kev, and I saw the players walking out, and I thought that kit actually looks pretty nice. And I think Infinite Athlete makes it look good as well. It's a good sponsor.
Yeah.
They won't be selling the Infinite Athlete version,
What
though.
was that Ridder Air? Is it Ridder?
Radia.
Radia. Yeah, that Radia Air was decent. That's a good
Mate,
sponsor.
Radia have got money as well, man. So, Radia, just splash the
Where's
cash.
the toilet in this game?
Just over there. Sorry, mate. Watch out for the mic. Watch out for the mic. Watch out. Don't knock the camera over, please. For fuck's sake. Just walk over me next time. I don't mind. Watch out for the TV. Fuck's sake. Guys, appreciate Matt on the watch along while you can, because those of you who watch the fan cams or any of that stuff, Matt goes to all the games. So we've got quite the privilege having him in the studio. You're not going to close the door, Matt? He's pissing in the dark. Fuck's sake. Just make sure you clean it up, please. God. Don't worry, Jamie. This is just a one-off. Right. Where do I go from there? So, as it starts, guys, we're 15 minutes in. Chelsea have not scored. We've got 5 more minutes. If Chelsea score within that time, I will down my drink. I'm not downing my drink. Because I can't, or because Chelsea won't score? Because Chelsea won't score.
How are we going to score? We ain't got
Nobody can hear you, mate. You got to come back out. Just clean up a little bit.
It's all clean.
Don't. Do you want your flashlight just to check up on it?
I'm 100% sure.
All right, fine. No, mate, we haven't scored yet. Don't spill it. Fuck's sake. How much did you have before you came? You haven't had it. Oh, fair play to you, mate. Yeah. Oh, you're fucked.
I've just been smashing at work. That's what I'm doing.
So he's a lightweight today. That's what it is.
No, literally, I felt pissed after the first couple of little cans I've had.
Drink some water and then wash it down again.
Thanks, mate. I'll be alright for the streamers, don't worry.
Right. Come in, Matt. This way.
Alright, I'm back. It's all proper. 16 minutes in. And still absolutely nothing.
Yeah, we've sort of fallen off in the past few minutes.
You know what? If we go another 20 minutes and we see Lavia play, it's the most we see him play all last season.
We saw him play against Wrexham. He played 45 minutes then, but and he was great against Wrexham. I don't care what people say. Lavia was
good
balling
against
out.
Palace last season as well.
Can't remember.
You know, it was when you remember when you won 2-1, and everyone was screaming. It's like singing, "Don't worry." Bad thing.
No, Lavia didn't play in that game, did he?
Yeah, he did. Came for like, I think it was like 20, 30 minutes when he got injured.
Oh my God, Celtic back in.
Oh, good save. Was it a good save or did he just come straight at Sanchez? You be the judge in the comments section. I don't know. Speak in the comments section if you love it. Everyone in the comments section put a thumbs up if you love Chelsea.
Mate, what are we doing? What is that press?
Where's our CDM?
He's not pressing. Mudryk! Mudryk! You're fucking useless. Useless!
Oh my
Useless!
God, man. That is fucking Tez.
Welcome back.
Who's that little div and the fans dancing up like that? Mate, he ain't even Irish. Why is he fucking buzzing? Div.
What? Oh, Kev. Matt, sorry. That is amateur, mate. That's fucking amateur.
Where is Gallagher?
He's back in Cobham, mate. He's not.
How come he's at Cobham and not at the
Because they don't want him, mate. They don't want him. They're trying to sell him. He's not in the plans anymore. That's such an easy finish. That is shambolic defending.
Against Celtic as well. Where's the love for Rangers right here? Just out of pure principle, we shouldn't be losing this. Even at any point. O'Reilly, you absolute helmet.
Oh, they fucking...
You're like, but the good thing is, though, it is only pre-season. And pre-season doesn't actually mean F all. Because where's our star boy?
It's true, mate. No Palmer, no party.
Yeah, I'll tell you where he is. He's in Ibiza with Jack Grealish.
Is he?
I don't know. Probably. That's where I'd be if I was a footballer. I'd be with Jack Grealish somewhere.
Here we go. Guy taken down in the penalty box. Hey! Hey! He went down and then he got straight back up.
Donut.
Tried to get the shot off, but it was saved. I don't know if it's the keeper or the defender.
I think it's...
James released the ball
so weird
forward
to see him
Kunku.
James in the middle, man.
Yeah, it doesn't look right. It doesn't look right. That looks like a pen. Yeah. Let's have a replay on that again. No pen.
Why is there no VAR in this?
No, we're not going to have VAR.
I'm not joking.
Mudryk, nice touch. And Kunku there. Come on, just get the ball in, son. Here we go. But we've got no options in the middle.
Nothing.
Who's in the middle? Reece James is the player in...
That was terrible.
Right.
That was terrible. Oh, God.
Now, I will say this.
We're missing Enzo. Miss Enzo.
Maybe we are. I don't know. I don't think it's just an Enzo problem. I think it's just a brand new system. Also, every game we're playing is in a different city, isn't it? Or a different state in America, if I'm not wrong.
You know what, though? STEM states are so far away from each other. They're absolute hours away.
That's what I'm saying. So if you're a player, that is physically... That's grueling, mate. Like, you're giving the players a disadvantage when they could just have a...
You're playing against Celtic, though. There's no excuse.
No, I'm not defending the result. I'm just saying the schedule that they have. That was a great ball from Mudryk, but there was nobody there. I'm just saying that, like, if you're a player, the schedule is so grueling. Why would you not want... Sorry, if you're an owner, why would you not want your team to be fresh coming into the season? Like, by the time the league started, they're going to be tired. They're going to be jet-lagged. Obviously, not jet-lagged. They would have had time to recover. But you understand the point. You keep going from this place to that place to that place, playing game after game after game.
Well, when did they come back from this American pre-season tour?
Like, there's not a big gap, mate. You got to remember as well, we've got Inter Milan as well on the 11th. Are you going to that game?
Yeah.
Yeah? I'll be there.
I won't go to, but I was just like 5 points in it.
I only bought it because I just thought it'd be a good trip, to be fair.
Nah,
so yeah, we've got.
I was going to long it off, but 5 points. Like, I was just like, I ain't going to sell my ticket, but I'll get 5 points.
That's fair. We've got Madrid on the 7th. That's the last game in America. And then we got Inter on the 11th. Man City on the 18th. So, like, there's not really much of a gap. I mean, I would have just wanted to work with the players if I was Enzo, but I suppose they'd be doing practice matches anyway. If you do it at the Bridge, it's just another way to bring money into the club, and obviously it's still pre-season, isn't it? So, I mean, let's not overthink it. But I mean,
realistically, where do you reckon Celtic comes? Like, if Celtic was actually a Premier League team, where do you think they'll finish every season?
With their current squad?
Yeah. Or do you think they'd get relegated?
Yeah, I think they get relegated. Yeah. Celtic would remind me of, like, Burnley, mate. Trying to play good football, not physical enough.
It's
not
mad.
good enough.
It's so mad that Bayern Munich brought Vincent Kompany as their manager. Vincent Kompany's full blown telling Harry Kane, do as you're told, mush, and he's just got to do it.
I mean, look, this is like the new wave of football, mate. I mean, they're not the first ones. Another ball in behind. Oh, my God. Oh, he's offside. All right, we've done well there. Done well. Offside.
You little mug. Fuck off. I still don't want to lose to these pre-seasons or not.
No, you don't want to lose it. Especially when you take all the time to come out here. What was the trip like from Colchester? That's where you came from, right?
Yeah, it weren't too bad until I got to London, and they had a few delays on the train. Sent me back like 20 minutes odd.
I know, it's a pain in the arse.
Met a couple of geezers from Sudan, though.
From Sudan?
Sudan, not Zidane, Sudan.
What did you talk to them about?
Don't know. They told me how to say fuck off, but I can't remember how to say it now.
What language do they speak in Sudan?
Yeah, Sudan.
No, but what's the language?
Oh, I don't know. Sudan?
Fair enough. Let's look up. What do they say? I feel like it's going to be French or something. I don't know.
Not everything's French, mush.
No, but a lot of African places in Africa, they speak French now.
No.
Sudan.
Because French was the old England back in before England took in charge of everything. Before we
Arabic
give it all back.
and English, mate.
Arabic and English.
Sudan is a multilingual country dominated by Sudanese Arabic. In the 2005 Constitution of the Republic of Sudan, the official languages of Sudan are literally Arabic and English.
Well, their English weren't so good, but I give them both a beer each. Krona.
I think that if they're Arabic, they're probably Muslim as well, so I don't think they can drink.
Well, they can't be in that Muslim because they were both definitely drinking this Krona that I give them.
Oh, you gave them some beers?
Well, I was having a fag, and they said, I see him walking past, and I was just like, "Do you want a couple beers, mate?" And they were like, yeah.
You just asked them.
Yeah, like, I felt a bit tipsy anyway, so I was just like, do you want a couple of beers?
Better than you, I suppose, at this stage.
Yeah, like, so I got a few, you said there was a few beers here, and I've had a few beers at mine, and there's a few beers in my bag, so I was like...
You can have a couple of Morettis if you want as well,
Yeah.
mate. We're going out after, but we might need to sort of rehydrate. Like,
No, we don't need to rehydrate.
You know, just a little break, and then we'll get straight back on it.
These lot are having a little break.
They are. 25 minutes in, there's a break.
Yeah.
Both managers giving a team talk. Looks like Enzo's really getting into them.
He should be screwing them. They've been terrible.
It's not been great. But also, I don't know which state are they playing in now. Where are they playing at the moment? They're playing. Doesn't have the name of the stadium or anything here, does it?
I don't know.
Annoys me. I like to just know. I don't know where they're playing.
It's pretty cool, like the Cowboy Stadium.
My dad was in America last week. He was in Florida.
What was he doing in Florida?
On holiday.
What you doing in Florida for holiday?
Disneyland.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Disneyland. He was with my sister, so I went to Disneyland. You know how much it costs to go to Disneyland?
I reckon a hell of a lot because it costs to do anything decent in America would be well expensive.
It's 200 quid, mate, just to go in. And if you want a fast pass, it's another 200 quid.
Oh, fair.
So 400 if you want to just enter.
Yeah, but the thing is about the fast pass is that if everyone does a fast pass and no one does a slow pass.
Yeah, but nobody will do it because it's so expensive. So you actually will get something. Like, if they absolutely rip you off, then the fast pass is worth the money.
Yeah, I don't know. Last time I went there, must be mad young.
Like, I'll be honest with you, Matt. Like, some of the corporate seats at Chelsea are just not worth it. But there are seats that are worth it. Like, the ones behind the gantry, not the ones that was in the Daily Mail. Those ones are just, I don't know there's no perks except you sit behind the gantry. But there's ones where you can have food and stuff before a game. If you have certain corporate packages at Chelsea, oh my God, Paddy Shield's been caught out again. He's off. If you have certain corporate seats at Chelsea, like, you can get priority on away season tickets. Yeah, you can get some perks, mate.
You get that at Westview as well.
Can you?
Yeah, when they first sold the Westview ticket, I don't know what it is like now.
Is that still the case?
I don't know what it is now, but
I think you're right, man. I think you're right because I spoke to a guy.
With the Westview, part of the deal was because Westview tickets cost like $2,000 more than any other seat. So there was like part of the deal was that they would sort out you get priority on away games.
That's how they sell it because it's such a rip-off. Yeah, I mean, that's a good reason to buy a Westview ticket. You go, they're away. He's going to whip it in. That's a goal. That's a goal.
Oh, my God. How the fuck did he save that? Jesus Christ,
Sanchez. Save Sanchez. Should have been 2-0, really.
The ball-playing goalkeeper.
Yeah, let's be real, though. Sanchez is a great shot stopper. Like, I don't criticise his goalkeeping ability.
No, his shot stopping's all right, but we did lose against Arsenal we did draw against Arsenal at the Bridge last year because of him.
Yeah, that's true, mate. That's true.
Which Loki still pisses me off a little bit, especially after that terrible fucking.
The fact that they didn't win the league, though, if they would have won the league because of that,
no, but they wouldn't.
That would have been different.
No, but they wouldn't have because they're bottle jobs, man. It's in their soul.
Lovely pass from Lavia. Make yourself comfy, mate.
Oh, sorry.
Well, put the shoes on the side. I don't want to smell them.
Smell them? That's so nice. We're 30 minutes in, and we're losing 1-0 to Celtic. And I know I shouldn't max his pre-season, but I don't. But it's still low-key a little bit annoying.
Of course it is, mate. You come out here and you watch Chelsea, you want them to do well. But you do have to take it with a pinch of salt, mate. Like every game, to an extent, you have to almost do that. As we get into the season, we will take these results more seriously, especially if we keep dropping points and have poor performances.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't even know how our season's going to be next year. I'm so nervous for him. I'm so scared.
Well, judging on what we're seeing right now, it's not looking great. But
it's not looking good, bruv.
You know, I think this style is such a risky style. But when it works, it's unbeatable. That Guardiola system. And that's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, but the thing about the Guardiola system, yeah, you lose all like what plays really. No one can step out of line. It's a system. Do you know what I mean? Like, where's the spark that you get from the like the old tens from back in the day? You ain't gonna get that spark. They can just make something out of nothing.
Giving it away again. That's absolutely pathetic. I know what you mean, Matt, but I think the 10 is actually the one position where you will get a spark in this system.
Look how boring the Euros was this year. How many good games were in the Euros this year?
I barely watched the Euros, mate, because I just wanted to take some time off it. I was honestly, I said this to people. I mean, we're not going to talk politics. I was more interested in the election because I just didn't want to watch the Euros. Yeah. I felt like I needed a football after going through what we went through last year. I just needed a break from it. I made videos for a couple of weeks and then I was like, wow, I'm tired.
Yeah.
I was a bit burnt out. So I feel pretty rejuvenated now.
Stay away from politics on here, though.
Nah, no chance.
Oh, God.
We are just so poor at defending, mate. Look, they're just pinning us down. This is literally what we're meant to be doing to teams. They're playing with us.
It's a Brendan Rodgers masterclass.
I rate Rodgers, man.
Oh, really?
He's a good manager. He did a great job at Leicester. He did a fantastic job the first time he was at Celtic, and I think he'll probably...
Oh, my God, man. That is absolutely shocking.
Oh, not this guy again. Stop jumping up.
Mate, the geezer needs a Carlin himself, mush. Fucking relax himself a little bit. Absolute donut. Surely that's offside. Mate, the geezer lives offside, mush. Who runs him
he went back on. Because the pass was in front of the back line. So he was behind the ball. Such an easy goal, mate.
We're losing 2-0 to Celtic.
It's pathetic.
But hopefully we can do the opposite. I'd rather lose every game at pre-season and then start well in the Prem than do every good game in pre-season and then do shit in the Prem. Fucking Celtic. Fucking green.
That's a great through ball, though, from Colwell to Madueke. Can he do something with it? And this is where we need that spark you were talking about. Yeah, Chukwuemeka released on the right-hand side, whips it in.
SARS.
Blocked, corner for Chelsea. With 33 minutes, guys. If you want the exact time and you're watching it, with 33 minutes and 34 seconds into the stream. So if you want to duel it up, you can. 2-0 Celtic. It's just... I'm not lost for words at this point. I towards the end of the season when it keeps happening again and again, I'm lost for words. But let's analyse this, Matt. Let's analyse it. We could talk tactics a little bit as well.
It's just pre-season, but it's still just annoying why we've been terrible.
But what are we doing? What do you think we're trying to do?
Absolutely nothing at the moment. It's fighting for our life at the moment by the looks of it.
Sub for Celtic. Palmer's coming on. Hey.
Apart from this, Palmer's a donut.
Different Palmer. Yeah. So it's Palma.
Not spelled like llama.
Palmer spelled like llama. Oh! Who's that, Fofana?
Who was that?
Yeah, Fofana, mate. I'll tell you, Fofana's got a great head on him, man. When he can head the ball, like he gets up there better than a lot of defenders.
I wouldn't know, mate. I ain't seen him for the last 2 years.
He's very athletic. Like he does what he should. That should have been on target.
He's literally been on that bench. He's been on that injury bench for the last 2 years. I don't have a clue.
I'll tell you as well how like humid does it get in here? It's a bit muggy, isn't it?
It is a bit muggy.
It gets really hot. If you're not wearing shorts, then it's.
But lucky for us, we've got 2 pairs in there. 1 each.
Madueke, there's no movement whatsoever. Literally a straight
line. I thought they were
line.
playing musical statues. That is a terrible.
It's not a bad ball. The idea is good.
No,
you see Man City do
he's
that
going towards it, but like if that would have went in, that'd have been shocking.
Yeah, there wasn't enough power on the header or the cross.
So pointless.
No, the intention was good.
The intention.
The intention was good.
We're losing 2-0 to Celtic, mate.
I know. I'm not defending the performance. I'm just saying we've got to try and look at it from Moresca's point of view as well. What he's trying to do. I think that it's quite clear to see what he's trying, but it's just not working, and we've given the ball away.
Oh my God,
again.
mate! What?
And Celtic are through, and
Straight at Sanchez.
straight at the keeper.
You
Should have been 3-0.
helmet.
It was Palmer as well.
Palmer from Wish.
So the reason
Palmer from Team U.
BTEC Palmer. So Kieran Gill, a journalist, has come out and said, Axel Disasi underwent minor surgery in the summer and is in rehab, hence the exclusion from Chelsea friendlies so far. He's expected to be involved in the matchday squad soon.
Exclusion. I've seen him in every single photo of all the other French lot.
Well, maybe he's training with them, but he's just not playing. And then he says Kieran Drewsbury Hall also recovering from a minor injury sustained at the end of last season.
So he bought a player that's injured.
I don't know, mate. Just a minor one. I mean, we did that with, I'm sure Fofana came off a really bad injury as well. When we bought him.
Yeah, I know. The geezer hasn't
He
played
broke his leg when he was at Leicester.
What's wrong with your leg? It's broken.
37 minutes in. Celtic definitely look by far the better team for me.
Schmeichel's still sweating though, so hopefully the pressure is still on.
He's bricking it, mate. Ball in from James.
Yeah, bad ball.
Mudryk back out to James.
Come on, Mudryk, get your ball nut
Madueke
on it.
making the run. Good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's it. Whip it now. Corner again.
Was that a corner?
Yeah.
I didn't see him get a
Defender
foot.
got
I
a
thought
foot
he
to it.
ran it off.
Yeah, Madueke's looked positive for me, man. You know, he's looked positive.
Where you love
Mudryk,
Coke,
not
where
enough.
you love Ketty, where you love Naldi, Madueke. Apparently we might be sending to Newcastle. Apparently I've seen a few.
Madueke to
links.
Newcastle. How much would you sell him for? What's he
Madueke.
worth? We paid, what, 35, 40 million for him?
Definitely more than that.
We paid about 40.
Yeah, he's selling for at least 55, 60. He's young.
He's not worth it, though.
Mate,
not
no
at this
one's
rate.
worth it. No one's worth the money. Caicedo's been good. He ain't been worth the money. No one's worth the money.
Do you know the difference with Caicedo, though? Is Caicedo was one of the best players in the Premier League in that position.
Yeah, no. Caicedo is good.
But Madueke was not one of
But
the best
like-
players in the world in that position.
What I'm saying is, like, who the hell is worth £100 million?
No, I know what you mean, but mate, if there's a position like goalkeeper, right? Let's say another version of Alisson, the young Alisson goes on the market, world class keeper. People are going to pay a premium for that.
Yeah, but they say that. But the only thing that could stop Haaland is a Chelsea number 9 shirt.
What?
The only thing that could stop Haaland is a Chelsea number 9 shirt.
Are the only thing that can stop Haaland?
Is a Chelsea number 9
Because
shirt.
nobody scores when they're the 9.
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean though. I'm talking about price tags.
Yeah, I'm talking about just getting the stuff done, regardless of price tag, anything.
Fair enough. That's a good ball again. Madueke, drive it. Ball's in. Chucky. Oh, saved. Yeah, I think the threat is coming from Madueke on that right-hand side. He's getting a lot of criticism in the last game against Wrexham, but for me, he was trying to make things happen. They just weren't coming off. That is better than not trying. So I like Madueke for the reason that he just goes for it. But Mudryk, not enough involvement for me. Needs to do more so far.
But the ball ain't going to the left-hand side. It ain't going to the left-hand side.
Because Madueke is doing everything. I mean, Madueke is the one making things happen. Guiu, I mean, he's had a few kind of chances, but hasn't really been able to stamp his authority in this game. We've had probably, I'd say, about 50% possession. What are the stats saying? It feels like Chelsea have had the ball, but when we've had it, we haven't actually done as much, and Celtic have been quite efficient. Let's have a look what the stats are saying. Yeah, 52% for Celtic, 48% possession for Chelsea. What do you guys think about what you're seeing so far? Are you happy? Are you unhappy? We've got 332 people watching
Well,
live.
we don't look very dangerous at all. Let's be realistic.
No, we
And
don't.
we're losing 2-0. It's not like we're even losing 1.
We're having chances though, Matt. You can't say it like we're doing nothing. We've got chances.
The chances we've had have been so timid.
Yeah, but so this is the thing, right? When you're playing this style of football, you're literally playing against teams that are sitting back the majority of the time because you're playing Chelsea, who've got good players, right? So you're not going to try and go toe-to-toe a lot of the time. So when you're breaking down low blocks, you are literally having half chances and you're having to create something from nothing.
Where's Nicholas Jackson?
He's on the tour. He's just not playing. I don't even know if he's on the bench, but I'm sure he's on tour with the players.
Yeah, I don't get.
I saw him on the. So look, he's not on the bench. I don't think.
Because I think he's so important to the team.
He's not on the bench. I don't know. Is there a problem with Jackson? Here we go. Modric to Guiu. Great play. 1-2. Is that Nkunku there? Spreads it. Guiu tries to get it. Gets the ball first.
Ben.
Keeper dives in and manages to get the ball at the end. But Guiu very positive again.
Yeah.
He's not had many great chances, but he's making the best out of small situations. He's a small beacon of hope in this game.
Did you not say his leg there?
No, he got the ball.
Oh, SpongeBob looking motherfucker.
Go on, Matt. If you see that moth.
Is there a moth in it?
Not a moth. I don't know what it is. Keeps flying by my face.
Try just stick behind.
Rachel will tell you.
Just stick behind the jab and you'll be all right.
Yeah, don't know if that would do it, mate.
Do you not like moths?
That's my pet peeve, mate. Bugs.
Yeah, I don't like insects.
I hate bugs.
Have you watched A Bug's Life?
That's an old movie, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think I have watched it, you know.
Yeah, good film.
I think that's before I knew how much I hated them.
Yeah, Bug's Life's a good film. Can't even knock it.
It's only recently. I live in a house share.
Full of bugs.
Mate, I live on the top floor. Kitchen's on the top floor as well.
Who'd you in the room with a spider?
Mate, I can't open the window. I just can't do it. Doesn't matter how hot it gets. I just can't open the window.
No, I'd be open. Man, it's been bare hot recently.
I know. That's how strongly I feel about it.
Yeah, I'm not mad.
What's your pet peeve?
What's my pet peeve? My pet peeve. It'll probably be work related.
Is it when someone's condescending or patronising at work? That's annoying.
Nah, just like.
You know when someone tells you to do something multiple times and they keep telling you?
Like from work purposes or like my mum and dad purposes.
Could be anything.
Yeah, I guess I could.
Oh, mate, they keep getting in behind us.
we are
What's
get-
Fafana doing?
we are-
He's jogging.
He's too busy having a go at Enzo.
All right, let's see what the chat's saying. I still haven't tuned into the chat. Let's have a look.
What's the chat saying?
350 people in the building. Big up to all of you. This is what happens when you switch managers. You're not wrong, Jake. It does take time to transition. Championship level manager that can't beat a League One side. Egbali on the board should F off. Not shocking. We will never score in the Premier League with these tactics. You've got to remember, guys, Egbali's not the one managing the team, but he is the one. He is the one choosing the manager. Having said that, I'll be honest with you, Matt. I would have taken Moresca over Thomas Frank. I would have taken Moresca over De Zerbi as well.
Really?
Yes, just for the reason that I know what the board are like. De Zerbi is a better manager at this point in time. We know that.
I want a
But we
better
also
manager,
know-
not someone
but
who's going to be a yes man to the board.
I'll be honest with you, mate. If it means a bit of stability, which I think Chelsea have needed for a long time,
I don't think they won't. Like,
then that's the way to go, mate. What's the point of having a manager in for a year or two, who, by the way, isn't really being put in a position where he has the players to win things straight away. These are players that need time. And then on top of that, you don't get a say. Or at least you do. But if it's really a priority for you, like Gallagher was a priority for Poch and Chalobah as well, you get the sack. I don't think I've got it. Do you know what I mean, though? So for me, Enzo was the best out of a bad bunch. I wasn't happy with the managers that we were linked to. I would have taken a lot of managers.
Would you have taken the Ipswich manager? What was his name again?
Not over Moresca. I would have taken Moresca over McKenna.
But Moresca have had apparently some shocking games as Leicester, and you have to remember that Leicester team was a lot better than that Championship team.
Well,
rather than the other Championship teams that came up.
You know my stance on the manager. I wanted Poch to stay, right? But I'm not going to sit here and complain about it. I want the team to do well. I want the manager to do well. I will look at this after pre-season and we can have a more in-depth conversation about it. And then when the season starts, every manager needs time. Really, we need to look at December, January and go from there. And if it's as bad as what we're seeing now, he'll get sacked. But I hope it's not like this during the season, because otherwise we're in big trouble.
Not big, because we're losing 2-0 to Celtic. And you know what? I thought there should have been a little bit more pride of this.
Well, it's better to be 2-0 and come back than be 2-0 up and bottle it. So, who thinks Chelsea can come back from 2-0, guys? Are you confident? Are you optimistic? Are you pessimistic?
I wonder why there's so many Celtic. How many Celtic American fans are there?
I don't know. It seems like quite a mix of green and blue.
That's what I mean. I can't imagine anyone being from America and be like, I just really want to support Celtic. Celtic, ride or die.
Matt, you need to talk into your mic.
Hello.
Bring the mic a little bit further out. There you go.
Like this.
Or maybe just budge up ever so slightly. I'll come in a little bit. Is that all right, Jamie? Can you still see us on the screen? Mic? Yeah? Cool. Let's have a look.
I knocked it on my head, have I?
All right. Yeah, make sure you got the mic. Otherwise, nobody can hear what you're saying. All right.
Maybe it's not a bad thing.
I think by full time, if we keep going the way we are, we're going to struggle for the podcast after May.
Don't know. I was here for the drinks after.
To be fair, I was looking forward to it as well. I think Lewis will be joining us. So we'll go for drinks with Lewis after. But you can see the highlights. And Kunku had a great chance.
No, but
that's a good save from Schmeichel as well.
We were good for the first 10 minutes.
We did some good pressure. Mudryk intercepting the ball as well. Madueke whipping the ball in. The flick on from Nkunku was saved, and then Chukwuemeka's shot was blocked. So it's not like we haven't had chances. This is just a very slow style of football. It's slow, it's extremely patient, and the incessant building up.
If we wanted slow-paced football, why don't you just get Jose back? At least Jose.
Because Jose, we want to pass out from the back. That's the priority, mate. And Moresca is so important to pass out
from the back. It's more important to have a goalkeeper that can save shots and be reliable than a goalkeeper that can pass from the back.
I think even with Sanchez's qualities as a keeper saving shots, Pochettino didn't always pass out from the back. The keepers had the license to hoof the ball up as well, which we saw with Petrovic quite a lot, and Sanchez still fucked it up. So I would argue that even with a team that doesn't require you to pass out from the back, you still need to be half decent with your feet.
Oh God, this is so close to me and I keep hitting it.
Yeah, you got to go around it with your hands. Because you're holding your drink, man. Put your drink down.
The drink stays in my hands. With Chelsea, we've watched some absolute depressing moments. This is the only thing that gets me through the day since watching us for the last 2 years.
Mate, the fucking Celtic goals, it's just shocking defending.
John, you know what? I've probably got a few messages anyway. See if I'll have a look at the comments actually.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about who do you think was which players can we say we got some positives from? Who did you like? Who's your best player for Chelsea in the first half?
What, this half?
Yeah.
Probably Cardion and Koku, but they're the only ones I've really seen do anything or make half an effort.
I would have said Madueke. I think Madueke's been good.
Madueke's been all right, actually. I can argue that.
I think Gui's had a good go, just hasn't necessarily come off for him. But I think if the rest of the team doesn't do well, then it's very difficult as a striker to come off looking good because you need the service. But one of the things I like about him is he does try and make things happen as well. He's not entirely static. There's good movement from Gui. Here's the goals from Wrexham that have come up. Why are they showing the highlights from that game?
Hey, Levi Cole should have chinned him. He should have chinned him.
When I was watching,
he's a knobhead, that fella, anyway, mate.
McLean. So, yeah, he used to play for Sunderland, mate.
Yeah, I know. He's a knobhead. Did he play for Leeds as well?
I'm not sure. That's a good question. Did James McLean play for Leeds? I'm not sure. Maybe when they were in the Championship. I wasn't really keeping up to date with Leeds at that point.
Yeah, he's a knob, mate. I mean, he should have just chinned him. No one's moaning at him for chinning him anyway. And as well as pre-season anyway, if you are desperate to have a scrap, pre-season is the time to do it. Get out your system. We don't need no red cards in the Prem.
469 people. Big up to all of you guys.
Yeah, it says 547.
547 now. Wow, that's gone up.
Yeah.
Guys, what do you think about the new format we're doing? Do you like it?
I'm looking at the comments as well, so I'll try to answer your stuff. Got me Rangers shirt on as you speak. Big up yourself, Cameron. You talking about Arteta going on about 114 points? Mate, that geezer said that he was going to win the Champions League within 3 years, mate. It took him 4 years to qualify for it, so I wouldn't listen to that donut.
This is a new low for Chelsea, says Stefan. Let's not get carried away just yet, guys. Let's watch all the preseason games, and then I think we can go from there. I think game by game, we have to say to ourselves, what are we trying to do? Are we improving? Do we look fitter? Do we look like we've got a bit more cohesion? Celtic are obviously sharper than us at this moment in time. But
that's embarrassing, though.
It is embarrassing, mate. It's pathetic. But we can't sit here and be reactionary after a game and a half, mate. We've got to have a little bit more. Like Chelsea fans, we're smarter than asking for the manager to be sacked after a few games, right?
It's what we do.
1 game is not enough time. 10 games is not enough time. 20 games isn't enough time. In a lot of cases, a season isn't as long as in here. And I said that about Poch the whole time. I said he needs time. He needs time. What do you know? Players started to come back. We started winning games. We ended up getting European football, and then we sacked it. So all that progress we made has been undone. And we have to rebuild and be even more patient with Moresca, like him or not. If he's going to succeed at this job,
you know what, though?
He won't do it with the knowledge, knowing if he loses X amount of games, he's going to get sacked. Because I think the way things are at the moment, Chelsea players will bottle it. Chelsea players will go on a game, on a streak of losing matches and dropping points. You
know what? I think it's important to see what our injury list is next year. How many injuries we get, because there's a lot of questions. The reason why we had a lot of injuries was because of Poch. So if we have a lot next year, what's going to be the argument for that? And if we don't, because that's what I mean. I didn't think it was smart getting rid of Poch after the back end of the season that we had, but if they got rid of him, there's reasons what they said they did, and not just because he was backing up Gallagher, then fair enough. I didn't think he specifically earned his right to stay with us. He didn't do nothing special. Do you know what I mean? No, I just want to see this team cook. That's all I want.
We all want to see Chelsea
win something. I want to be
lucky master. We need 1 century for the process.
1 century for the pro. Oh, yeah. Century's 10 years, isn't it?
Can you say happy birthday to my friend? He's a very big Chelsea fan. Can you say...
If they're asking you to
Matt.
say something, make sure it ain't like some muggy thing. Right, happy
Go on,
birthday.
say it, Matt. Go on, see if you can say it.
Happy birthday. Mate, I'm dyslexic anyway, so I can't spell anyway, but I can tell you.
No, we can't
I
say that,
can
Matt.
tell you something.
We can't say that.
I don't even
It's
know what
bad.
it says.
It's inappropriate.
Why is he trying to get us to say it?
Well, I can't say it on stream.
Oh.
It's quite bad. Yeah, I'm afraid your friend is going to have to wait for his birthday wish.
You, hello, cheeky boy.
You can't deal with Matt O'Reilly and Rio Hate in midfield. No, we can't.
Can we go for cigarettes?
You can go for a fag if you want. Go for it. Just move the mic.
Nice and neatly out of the way.
That's it. Hang on, Matt. Come around this way.
I don't even know if that's professional or not, mate. I really want one.
That's all right, Matt. Matt's come all the way from Colchester to do this. He deserves a cigarette break. Do you mind grabbing me a beer before you go? Can you grab my Moretti's? Right, let's have a look. Oliver says, big up to Matt Dav. Absolutely. Matt Dav is the man. It's only pre-season for Celtic too. Even if it's pre-season, we have to make use of it and play well. I completely agree with you. But having said that, I do think that Moresca's system is quite extreme. Thank you. Compared to what we had under Pochettino. Pochettino, it was very reliant on fitness and confidence, and that's about it, really. Confidence, fitness, maybe a bit of team chemistry as well. This is a systematic approach, a tactical approach. This is not something where player by player you click individually. You have to come together as a team for this to work. And if you don't, and obviously you're not going to straight away, then you're going to struggle. XMT wishes that we brought back Antonio Conte as Chelsea manager. I'm not sure I agree with that one, mate. I think, a lot of top teams have priorities, and well, let me rephrase. I would take back Conte, but I don't think the owners ever would, and I don't think they'll ever be considered because of the playing style. Not to mention the fact that he's extremely disagreeable. He will complain when he doesn't get what he wants, and he will blame other people when the results don't go his way. This is what happens when you have an ownership group that structure is so unambitious in the short term, and the structure, it won't change for anyone, right? I mean, we signed some ready-made players when we first came in, but if we'd have done that gradually over a period of years rather than all in one summer where we signed Koulibaly, Aubameyang, who else did we sign? Oh, God, we signed a few. We signed Cucurella, who was a top player. Like, if we'd have signed all these players, one or two that summer, another couple the next summer, a few this summer, I think that would have been a nice progression, and we would have seen the team integrating well and improving year on year. But because and Cuckoo, that was the one I was thinking of. Because we sign everyone at once, I just think that we've kind of shot ourselves in the foot. And nobody has anyone's footsteps to follow them because everyone's in the same boat. You're a new player coming in. You don't have much experience at top-level football. You've never played in the Champions League. You've never played for your country, a lot of these guys. And who do you look up to? You don't look up to Mudryk, even though he's a £100 million player. You don't look up to Fofana. He's never fit. You don't look up to Raheem Sterling, overpriced, is on the biggest wages that we have at the club and isn't performing. Who do you look up to? It's a serious question. Right now, you look up to Cole Palmer. But not enough players that we can say that about. Cole Palmer is one of the few. And hopefully players like Lavia and Kunku Guiu, new players that are coming into the fold can take real ownership and just push his team onto some ambition, because that's what we lack right now. We lack ambition. Why are we buying random, Stefan? Because the goal is not to buy to improve all the time. Some of the signings are for the team. I'll give you that. I think that Kendry Pires and I think that Esteval will be great players for us if they're given a chance. And you can see ambition with those players. Even though they're super young, you can see ambition. Remember, we tried signing Endrick as well, who Real Madrid ended up poaching. But I don't see ambition with a lot of the younger players. There's some players that we're buying. We just bought a left back from Atlanta for 8.5 million. American young guy. He's going straight on loan to Strasbourg, and then we're going to sell him. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to flip a player for profit. It's like if you go into real estate, you buy a house that needs to be done up. You pay, 100K. You put 20 grand into the house, and then the value of the house goes on and you sell it for more money. And that's basically what we're doing with players. We're flipping players for a profit, and we are sacrificing the youth to fund this model because we haven't sold enough of those players that we brought in. We'll see how that project goes in a couple of seasons. And players like Gallagher, players like Chalobah, Mason Mount are all suffering because of that model. There's an argument that Levi Colwell and Reece James and players like that, obviously they're not being sold because they believe that they're elite. I believe that Chalobah is elite. I believe that Chalobah is more than capable of playing for pretty much any top team. Man United are interested. I think that Chalobah could get into most back lines. Not necessarily the starting player for all teams, but you just wouldn't pass up on a player like him. And when he's been valued previously at 25 million, that's a disgrace. And now they're saying 35 million. It's a little bit more tasty, but still not good enough.
What is happening, people? Ready for the second half?
How was it? Was it all right?
The fag was needed.
Needed.
It's so hot in here. And I've got the mic in my face, which I'm not used to, other than after a game with you.
It's all good, bro.
Come on, Chelsea. Have we made any second half subs? I see a sub coming on for like 4 minutes in.
So we've got a lot of the same players coming on. Sterling's come on for Mudryk, presumably. Lavia's still on the pitch. Sanchez is still on the pitch.
I want to see my boy Enzo back. Can't even lie to you.
He's not available yet,
Going
but
for
yeah,
the
it'd be interesting to
29th.
see how he fits in.
I'm nervous for the 29th. I'm actually nervous for him. If the club went wrong and everyone started going against him and that, I'd be absolutely gutted. Absolutely.
Can we both agree that he deserved to be punished?
Like what do you mean? Like, I know for a fact he's had stick from everywhere. He's had stick from English fans. He's had stick from Argentinian players. He's had stick from every way. And as football fans, like, regardless of how bad and how ignorant the song was of how you're gonna say it. Oh, sure, that's a red.
Oh my God, Guiu!
Oh,
It's the post. Sterling!
oh,
Guiu!
ah! Jesus Christ!
Oh my goodness!
But regardless of how, like, at the end of the day, as Chelsea fans, like, this is saying this through a proper, as Chelsea as you come, like, mate, we need to get behind him more than ever. Like, do you know what I mean? We don't want him coming into the squad thinking there's fans who are against him, there's players who are against him. I want him to come back as a clean slate. I think he's had enough stick from every angle. I think that, like, I watched Joey's thing on it, and I think Joey had the best take on it. It was just like, it was moronic. They used the word moronic. Like, it was just a bit dumb. Like, you've got a lot of French players, but like, who play in the same team. But, like, yeah, it is what it is. Like, do I think he's actual racist? No.
I don't believe that he's racist, but I mean, he definitely did something very stupid.
That's our stupidity. It's stupidity. But like, I don't want to say that he's full blown racist because of it, because I don't agree with that. Like I said,
I believe if you are actually like that, I think that would have been found out earlier.
Yeah, no, like I said, you would.
But I mean, I'm definitely of the stance that he deserves to be punished. I spoke with Lewis about it.
Yeah,
you know, if he got banned for 10 games, I wouldn't complain about it.
No. 10 games is too much.
Because
3 games minimum.
What that does
maximum
is it at least shows that there's no room for that.
But 3 games
and
is
even
enough.
even if it wasn't intentional, even if
it was just moronic, do you know what I mean? He shouldn't have done it. He's
an idiot.
And I can assure you now, he ain't gonna do it again.
Fucking hell, I hope so.
Yeah, he ain't gonna do it again. Do you know what I mean? And I know people saying, "Oh, he knew the lyrics," so it's like, I know he knew the lyrics, but it's a song like you could argue loads of songs in the English Premier League are very distasteful, like with Manchester and Liverpool, and like there's loads of different clubs. Do you know what I mean? It's just horrible.
Yeah, not a nice situation to be in. But I hope that the whole dressing room and Enzo.
But that's the most important thing now. It's like everyone's had their say. Everyone's said, "Oh, they don't like what you've said." That's fine. That's fine. Fair enough. Everyone's made their point on it. But you can't keep dwelling on stuff that people said in the past, because you're never going to come forward in life. Do you know what I mean? You're going on about teaching people and ignorance and all this stuff. Also, we'll give people a chance then. Like I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I'm not Argentinian. I'm not thinking. I'm just a half Swedish, half English boy living in England, trying to make me way. Trying to watch the team that I support. That's the only thing I got to say on it.
No, that's fair enough.
Like,
yes, go on, Raheem the Dream.
Hey! That was pony, man.
I tell you what, it was. That wasn't pony. Entirely Madueke. Let's watch the replay on that. He tried to take it on his left foot, but that ball was better suited to a right-footed player. Let's watch the replay on that. So Sterling won it back. Ball came in. Yeah, that was
shocking.
Yeah, I mean, not be real. That's not good.
Shocking.
It's not good. But again,
the geezer on 75 grand a week. You give me 75 grand a week, I'll finish that for you. Trust me.
Positive play there.
We're losing 2-0 to Celtic. I've got brothers.
No, I know that.
I've got brothers who are mad Rangers fans who'll be watching this thinking, these Chelsea fuckers better do, these bastards.
I know, mate. I know. Let's just let's see what happens. It's a different approach as well to Wrexham. We're keeping a lot of the same players on the pitch. Sterling's come on.
It's a different approach. This team is a league above Wrexham, and we're losing 2-0.
I know, Matt. I know. I'm just trying to paint a picture for the audience as well. We can't just complain the whole stream, mate.
Yeah,
we've got to bring a little bit of.
We ain't got Palmer in there, but mate, what are we doing?
We got to have a little bit of.
What are we doing?
Got to try and be ever so slightly balanced as well.
What's the season cup called this year? It's always called a silly name. What have we got this year?
What, the name of the pre-season?
Yeah, is it the Summer Series again?
No, it's not. It's just a friendly. I don't think there's a. Is there a trophy for this?
Is it no pre-season cup?
It's not the Audi Cup.
No, that's Tottenham's main cup, man. We can't be taking.
It's the only one I remember just because of Tottenham.
No. It's bad that we own it. I think with the last cup that we won last year, I think it was called the Summer Series. We won the Summer Series.
That was the Summer Series, yeah, but that was like a.
But that's why I wanted to win the
tournament.
FA Cup, and I wanted to win the League Cup, because we could have won the Mickey Mouse treble.
That'd have been awesome.
Yeah, but we didn't. We lost a bunch of 18-year-olds, and then we got tricked out of a handball that Jack Grealish done.
Yeah.
And now we're losing to Celtic.
Hang on, we're pressing well. Is that Ogachukwu on the pitch again? Oh, Ogachukwu's coming. Who's he coming for? Is he coming for Chukwuemeka?
I'll have a little gander at the messages. I know why Disasi's not playing now. He's boxing.
Boxing, brilliant. Sterling on the left. Have a crack. Have another one. Oh, saved! Oh.
Wrong side of the post, mush. Jesus
We
Christ.
tried to get the rebound there, but to be honest, it was coming quite fast then. Let's watch the replay on that. So, Nkunku in the middle, gives it to Sterling, drives in the box, and has 2 shots, forces a great save from Schmeichel. And really unlucky not to get an equaliser. I think we've had some promising chances, mate. We've had some very promising chances. For me, this is, from what I've seen so far, I would say this is... I actually get more from this performance than I did against Wrexham, believe it or not. I think that we have a little bit more...
I think we're being shit, man.
Yeah, but you didn't watch Wrexham, mate. We were fucking horrendous against Wrexham. Wrexham was painful to watch. That was slow, boring, lethargic football. And we had no... we just couldn't do the basics. We couldn't defend. I mean, we can't defend today, but... I think we're pressing a little bit more. I think that we're creating more. We did more of it set pieces against Wrexham. So that's something. I mean, Reece James is literally right next to Lavia in the midfield. So it's like a... I don't know how to
hard
describe
watch.
It's like a 3-2.
I'm just hoping we pull out the reverse card, mate, because
Like a 3-2-3-1 or something.
Because we were good last pre-season, but this pre-season is...
Is that even a formation?
Like, remember we smashed Wrexham last year.
I haven't seen a system like this before. Man City don't do this, mate. Kyle Walker is still a right back.
Yeah, but Man City actually wins stuff. We just...
Yeah, but I'm talking about the philosophy. Reece James is not a right back, and I don't understand it. I knew he was going to be inverted. I knew he was going to feature at times in the midfield position.
Oh,
we still got a corner.
Oh.
No?
Oh, surely. He looks like... Yeah, he looks like he's moaning.
100%.
You little bitch. Keep moaning, you mug.
That was a great change of direction by Moresca.
Moresca got lucky that he's playing against a bunch of dossers. Come on, Chelsea.
Here we go. Yo.
Oh, my God.
Overhead kick from Nkunku. Way over. It's not embarrassing, Kev. Not just yet. Look, let's just say, I mean, if you're not watching the game, guys, Celtic were better in the first half for me. Second half, we've been much better.
Fuck Celtic.
We've created more chances. Kasper Schmeichel has made some really, really, really good saves.
Kasper Schmeichel's a div.
And I think that we're getting a little bit more rhythm as well.
Alex being optimistic, we ain't.
Good to be back, Matt.
Welcome back.
Good to be back.
Oh,
would you do another watch along?
Yeah, I don't know if I would during the actual Chelsea game though.
Well, no, obviously not. If you could go to the games, then I'm not going to do many watch alongs because I'm going to be at the games. But if you could do it, would you do it?
I'm gonna try to do every single all the conference games, everything.
Me and you, mate.
Are you gonna be there as well?
Of course, I'm going to be there.
Yeah. We get started on by some random French people, from some random place. Can't wait.
I said to Nina, because she's in Bulgaria at the moment, I was like, we could go Bulgaria for
Big up the
conference.
Bulgarian mandem. Nina's half Bulgarian, if anyone didn't know, or fully.
I think half. I'm not sure.
No,
I don't know.
I don't know. I think both her parents.
She's got a Bulgarian name.
I didn't really think of that. Like, I don't really think that far ahead. But it wasn't until I met her parents and she said that she was Bulgarian.
Do they have an accent?
I think it's Bulgarian. I'm not sure if the mum is, but like, yeah.
I met her dad. I don't know if I met her mum. Not sure. I think I met her dad. Apparently, they watch a lot of our videos, man.
Yeah, no, they said they've came up to me before after a Chelsea game.
Big up to Nina's parents.
Yeah, big up Nina as well.
That's it.
She's a real one.
Mate, we're pinning Celtic back, man. This is looking better. We're 57 minutes in, second half.
Last season we were pinning every team back. And
No, we weren't. That is the biggest load of waffle, man.
We were pinning every team back.
What about Middlesbrough?
We were pinning.
What about Man City?
Yeah, we were cheated.
Away.
Bad refs.
Bad ref.
Bad refs.
Fucking hell, they were horrendous, some of the rest. But we were worse in a few of them.
Yeah.
Everton away, pinning them back. Come on, mate.
Everton away. What a game that was.
We lost that one.
No, 2-0, wasn't it?
I think so.
And we got this 57 minutes, and we have done absolutely
That's not
granny.
true. That's not true. We've created chances. If we were just passing backwards and sideways, that would be fair enough.
You let Kim Kardashian see all my DMs, yeah? If you let me DM her and it come up as seen, give me a chance. I'll break through.
Maybe she double tapped, didn't reply.
No, she didn't.
You didn't really get a response.
I haven't actually messaged her.
You didn't technically get a response, but she still saw the message.
What I'm saying is, yeah.
She acknowledged you.
She didn't acknowledge me.
She wouldn't have acknowledged you if you didn't take the chance.
I haven't messaged yet. What I'm saying is that the reason why I don't message is the same reason why these players ain't playing well. Because this system, it's broken.
Look, they didn't play well. They didn't play well in the first half. They're playing better in the second half. Can we not agree on that?
I don't know. We're 13 minutes deep.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I say that. Gave the ball away there again cheaply. Lavia looking for a free kick. Referee said no chance. But again, look, this is fine. If Celtic are going to have half a chance, then that's the system we're playing and we're in control, right? If we fuck up, that's on us. But if we're not doing anything and Celtic are taking control, then that's a different story.
They're 3 weeks ahead of us, Mush.
Well, there you go. So
No, I don't know if they've been training, but look at them. They're 3 weeks ahead of us, mate. We're dead.
Oh, what, you're just saying they look better than us?
Yeah.
First half, definitely. Second half, I don't agree with that at all. We've looked better in the second half. Well, terrible ball by Sanchez.
What?
Don't worry, it'll come back on. It does that.
Oh.
There you go.
Hey.
It's a good little turn. But yeah, look, we look more aggressive. We look a little bit more... Look, we're moving towards the ball as well. Yeah, there you go. Sanchez. This is where Sanchez worries me, mate. But he's actually done very well. Nice bit of play there. Sweeper keeper. What's your optimal style of football, Matt? If you could have one style, what style do you generally love watching as a fan?
What, optimal? What's optimal mean?
Like, what's your preference? Like, some people generally love
4-4-2.
You like all that?
No. I don't really know what I like.
Me personally, I like a more direct style, but I don't mind passing out from the back. I quite like Maurizio Sarri. I think he should have been given more time.
I thought Sarri was alright.
I like Sarri. Lewis loves Sarri as well. Mate, so many people hated that guy. And he left purely because of the toxicity.
He got so much.
But he always said he regrets that. And he wishes he didn't leave.
Come on, stick it on him.
It's a good play from Celtic, to be fair. They've done well. Here we go. What is Sanchez doing? Get on your line. Here we go. Oh. Again, so static. Come on, guys. No. Oh,
my mate's Johnny's just messaged me saying
Is that Johnny
Mate.
from Middlesbrough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Big up
said-
Johnny.
Yeah, big up Johnny. He said, mate, this game is so long. I'd rather watch me nan make a promo. How the fuck are we losing to these Pope bashing cunt bastards? Oh, sorry.
Sake. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, no one's liking this, man. I'm not even liking this. What someone says.
I love reading the comments. So, where is it? Last season was fun, good football. Now we're going to play like a Southgate team. Fuck this. Nah, mate, this is not like Southgate. Southgate, look, I've been there. I've watched a lot of England games. This is not Southgate, mate. Southgate didn't try and go forward. These guys are trying. It's just not coming off, right? I'd be very surprised if we didn't score at least one goal in this game.
Southgate didn't have what he needed. What he needed.
What do you mean he didn't have what he needed? He had one of the best squads in world football.
He didn't have Hendo.
Internationally.
He didn't have Hendo.
Oh, God.
He didn't have that div from Leeds.
Calvin Phillips.
Calvin Phillips, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And big up Ricky, little Ricky with the shorts who's watching.
Is he watching?
Yeah, he's just messaging me now. Big up little Ricky with the shorts.
Where's my message, Ricky? Why are you messaging Matt, not me? No, I love you, Rick.
Got 31%
I called Ricky when I had a problem, didn't I, with my tickets? I called Ricky, but I managed to sort the tickets out as well, Rick. So it's all good, mate. It's all good. No problems.
You're not needed, Rick. No problem.
I'll still ask. There's always people that want tickets, Matt. There's always someone.
No, I've already sorted out 3 of my pals' tickets for City games. I sorted out Charlie's ticket.
You sorted out Charlie as well?
Yeah, I sorted out 2. No, not for City. I sorted out 1 City ticket and 2 Palace.
That is lovely
friends.
retention of the ball. That's good, mate. We're playing nice football now. Here we go.
Yeah, but look,
who's that in the middle? Who's that?
Back.
Is that
Cross it in.
Have a shot. And Kunku.
Pass it back and twat it.
No. There's not enough space for him to do something. Create space, Sterling.
Sterling, you penguin running motherfucker, man.
Here we go. We've got it again. This is the thing, mate. We win it back. We start again. This is the style.
Yeah, 2-0 down. Just the style that we want.
It's fucking pre-season. It's pre-season.
It's fucking Celtic, mate.
It's pre-season, Matt. We can't get carried away with
There's
this.
no loyalty for Rangers right now.
If this was the
We're cheating on Rangers.
if this was the Champions League, right? This is the different
If this
conversation.
is the Champions League, that screen's broken and this glass goes through. Oh, is my mic connected to that?
It's all right, mate. It's all right. We'll come back.
There's no way.
It does that sometimes. What happened there? Ball, another sweeper
Sanchez
keeper
just
from Sanchez.
absolute
There.
fucking twatting the ball with 2 foots.
Mate, I don't mind what I'm seeing in the second half. Honestly, guys, if you're not watching this, like, Matt,
And you're just watching us.
you're chatting shit. We are playing some good football in this second half. This is nice.
Oh, wow, where are the goals coming from?
Here we go, Sterling. Take him on. Ball's in. All right. But look, we're having wave after wave where we're going in.
Oh, slowly drifting.
Slowly drifting.
Yeah. Wave after wave. Slowly drifting.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's lovely from Sanchez. Like, look at that.
Mate,
I don't think he meant to do that, though. He didn't mean to do that.
Accident.
Jesus.
Oh, Ricky just messaged me again. See what he's saying.
Don't read that.
Can't have it, his messages.
What do you mean I don't look at my messages, Ricky?
Yeah, you tell him, Rick.
What do you mean?
Little Mo.
The last message you sent me was on the 26th of June.
26th of June.
What are you talking about, Ricky? I don't use Snapchat, so I don't know what you're messaging me on.
Ricky's Snapchat massive.
I'm not on Snapchat right now, Rick. I deleted it. 66 minutes, 42 seconds.
And anyone who spent £5 on this, unlucky, because this has been terrible.
Malagusto's on.
Hey, who's off for Malagusto?
And Andre Santos is on as well. Ricky's messaged me now. He said, hello, pal.
Yeah.
Well, let's send Ricky a picture. Big up to Ricky.
Send him the 3 fingers. Let him know.
See, Ricky says the same thing. He says we're playing so bad. Like,
We are playing bad.
This second half is not so bad. This is not so bad. Finishing should be better. Should have scored multiple goals. But the way we're playing to create the chances that we are not finishing is not bad. Not in the second half. This is the best I've seen us play so far under Moresca.
To everyone watching, by the way, Alex forgot his contacts before he came here today.
I don't wear contacts.
Just letting everyone know. He forgot his contacts. What a lovely ball.
There you go. There you go, Colwell. Drive it.
Oh,
you go, Guiu. See if you can get it back.
nothing.
Look at the press, though. Look at the press. He's all
at the
over him.
press.
He's all over him.
Yeah.
I told you, mate.
Individual brilliance.
Fuck off. Madueke. Here we go. On the outside.
Doesn't cut in.
Corner, mate.
Is that a corner?
It's a corner. See, Matt, look at the bright side of life.
Hey, this ref's got a fucking bet on. He's got Chelsea winning 1-0. He's making sure he keeps to it.
Chelsea win 1-0. We're 2-0 down.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Madueke.
Oh, that's a terrible
my
corner.
God.
That reminds me of Willian, mate. Can't get past the first man. Ricky, let's see what you're saying. You always see too many positives. I see the negatives, pal.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
I
It's not... No, let's rephrase.
What positives have you seen from
You
this
do
game?
not see too many. I see the positives. They are positive. And I point them out because nobody else does. Because they're caught up with the score. We're losing. It's not good.
I'll have what he's having.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What's Sanchez doing? He's been caught out in the midfield with the ball. And we've got away with one there. Sanchez, this is where Jorgensen. We need another keeper. Let's be real.
We got Jorgensen from the Danish man.
Jorgensen, mate. It's like a silent J, I think.
It is. You know, where I'm from in Sweden. It's so far down south, like from my granddad's house. We can see Copenhagen from our view. Like we're only 20 minutes away from Copenhagen on a boat.
Do they still?
So like,
your family still? Some of them live in Sweden.
Yeah, I ain't got a lot of family in England. Most of them are in Sweden.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've only got a few in England. But with all my families, like, so when I've done my ancestry, I don't come across as just Swedish. I'm Swedish-Danish because of how close we are to Denmark. Because there used to be a war.
Okay.
So Sweden and Denmark used to war with each other years ago, because our families from so far down south, where Denmark is, like where they used to war with each other, there was so much raping and villaging within them times. Like, I'm Swedish-Danish. It just comes across as both, rather than just Swedish. But if you're from the north of Sweden, you'll be Swedish.
Oh, it's a terrible ball for Madueke. Just too heavy.
His balls are too heavy, weighing him down. Man needs to play better.
If you are watching the game on stream with us at the same time, what do you think? Do you think I'm being too positive?
Someone's messaged me saying Sanchez becoming an inverted midfielder.
Sanchez has always been like that, man.
And Darwin, you ain't sorted my ticket yet. Shut up, Darwin, mate. You ain't got a job.
Fuck's sake. You can't say that to Darwin. Come on,
I've lost 3 jobs, but I've got them back.
Oh, you got a good one now, though. Is this the best one you've had out of the lot?
They give me a pay rise, didn't they?
Did they?
Yeah, I'm going from 200 a day to 210 a day.
There you go. There you go. Matt, how do you like the new Chelsea shirts?
How do I like the new Chelsea shirts?
Mm-hmm.
I still have to wait to see him in person because I've heard, like, personally, what I see now, it's horrible. But
Does it not grow on you now that you've seen the players wearing it? Because that's how I feel.
no, the only thing I liked about it is the fact that Palmer looked like a naughty school kid and he's in it. You know that meme? It's like asking for your mum for school ingredients for this cook class. Don't for Athens.
I love it.
Yeah, like nah, it's the kit shit. But like I said, I might like it in person, or I might like it in 10 years' time.
Retro coming back. Palmer's on holiday. That's right, Brian. Anas, so you're telling me we chose Sanchez over Petrovic and Disasi and Badiashile over Chalobah and Chukwuemeka over Gallagher. We are done. Now, I'll let me just address
Petrovic
this.
was safe.
Petrovic is better than
Sanchez.
but Sanchez is a little bit more technical, which is why Moresca prefers him
Yeah, but
over
you
Petrovic.
say technical, yeah, and I keep hearing, oh, he's better with his feet. I've seen Sanchez.
I said technical. I didn't say better with his.
What's technical mean? He's more technical.
He's just like more of a Moresca style player. He's not a hoofball. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but I don't think he was. I think he was
the
more
style
of a
of keeper that he plays is closer to, I don't know, and like an Edison than it is to David De Gea. Whereas Petrovic is the opposite way around.
I would take a David Hay though.
No, I would as well, but that doesn't work in this system because you've got to be able to pass the ball.
Why
out.
do you need to be able to pass the ball from the back? Why can you
Oh,
not?
come on, mate. Well, I mean, that's obvious because it all starts from the keeper.
Peter Cech weren't a fucking ball playing goalkeeper.
But we didn't pass out from the back with Peter Cech.
Because we were a better team.
That is not a good point, Matt. Because it was a different time, mate. Guardiola's come in and changed everything.
Yeah,
so now
I know.
everyone wants to do it. Moresca was his assistant for crying out loud.
We want an Oscar as a number 10 again.
I'd take Oscar back, yeah, but he's still in China,
Give him
mate.
a red, yeah. I know it's a pre-season, but
Also,
you need to start reading
also, Anas, so we can agree that Petrovic is better than Sanchez. Disasi and Badiashile are both not as good as Chalobah. But this is where I'll disagree.
Good.
This is where I'll disagree. I prefer Chukwuemeka over Conor Gallagher.
Well, I don't think we've seen Chukwuemeka play enough, and I like.
I've seen enough of Chukwuemeka to know that he's a better player than Conor Gallagher.
Yeah, but does Chukwuemeka fight for the badge though?
We're yet to find out, aren't we? But he hasn't.
He's been injured for the badge, but will he fight for the badge?
He has been injured for the badge. Here we go. Madueke is making a nice run. Good ball.
I think it's definitely my mind.
Every time you touch it, something happens. That's true. Are we going to miss a goal? Don't tell me we're going to miss a fucking goal. No? What happened, Rachel?
Yeah,
Did it for you as well?
No, I can still see it.
Yeah. Do you want to swap seats, Rachel? I might be able to see it.
Rachel will have to come on stream, though.
Yeah, I feel like Rachel wouldn't knock the mic as much.
Well, you've got a different angle. It's coming from the side. Mine's in front of me.
So, I mean, let's blame it on the angles. Are you fat? Nah, it's just the angle.
All about the angles. Yeah, Chukwuemeka is a better footballer than Conor Gallagher, in my opinion. Like, I'm not saying he's as effective, because if you play Gallagher in certain systems, like we've just said it, he's extremely... Oh my God!
We're shit!
No!
Oh my God, mate! Jesus Christ!
3-0 against Celtic. It's Palmer as well! It's Palmer! They're rubbing it again. They're rubbing it in.
Some games you can lose against, some games you can't.
Who was that?
Yeah,
was that tossing? So we were okay.
Badiashile,
you...
Do you know what I don't get with Baddy? He was so good the first season he joined us. Since last season, he's got a mistake in every... Oh, my God.
Goodness, man. Oh. It's just... Not much keeper can do about that.
Yeah, you can.
Baddie is shield.
Not being an absolute shithouse.
Ah,
A Palmer, mate. Shut up, mate. Can't even read or write, you prick. Twat. 3-1. Even Chelsea are fucking...
yeah. Look at my friend sent me Cam. He's got his Rangers shirts out there. Big up to Cam, who will be joining me for a couple of the watch-alongs. I don't know if it's next week. It might be the week after.
I don't think we're going to score at all this game. Ow. I don't think we're going to score at all.
We should have scored. The 3-0 is a very harsh scoreline, if I'm being honest with you.
Is it? Is it with passes like that?
We've had enough chances to score at least 5-6 goals, mate.
Just stick your best team on what you think is the best and just play them, man.
You don't think he's done that?
No, I think he's been a shithouse.
He's playing in Kunku. He's playing... What do you mean? This is not a bad team. I mean, I think that one thing that I've noticed, I actually think under Moresca...
This is really
giving the
bad.
ball away.
This this is really
Matt,
bad.
no.
Fucking hell, Sanchez, you absolute shithouse. You stupid, dumb prick. Put your fucking foot out, you mug. Fucking hell. It's fucking embarrassing.
It's too easy, mate. Who is that?
Oh,
Tossing,
my
mate.
God.
That
Mate, Sanchez,
that was-
fucking chin him. It's a pre-season game. Punch him in the face if you have to.
Tossing got
Elbow him. Blag, it was an accident. Mug. Oh, look at him sticking his... Mate, look how big his tongue is. That ain't normal. That ain't normal, having a tongue like that. The gazers from Men in Black. He's an alien.
We've got Angelo and... Who else is that? Is
I
that
thought Levi Colwell was the goon. I thought he was here on the pitch to knock people out.
and Achipong, is that? No,
That's
that's
the new Portuguese player.
no, that's not Achipong.
That's the new Portuguese player.
Who is it? Let's have a look.
Surely that's not us changing goalkeeper, is it?
Vega, Renato Vega. Yes. I haven't heard much about him, to be fair. Sanchez is off. Well done, mate. Conceded 4.
Fuck off, Sanchez, you mug. You shit. I don't rate him anyway. I didn't rate him last season. I don't rate him this season. Oh my God, please.
Alicia, why are you waiting so long? Vega's giving it away.
Come on, you little kid.
Everyone's so confident about us winning the Conference League, mate. I was like, I don't know, man, about booking your hotel that early. Can you get a refund on that?
What, for the final?
Mm.
I don't know. I would have definitely paid a bit.
Because the way we're playing,
Mate, I know it's still pre-season thing, but mate, this is absolutely shocking. This is shocking.
here we go. Sterling's got it back. But you've got to move, guys.
No, because Sterling is now looking at how can I score right now. He's not looking at where's...
Yeah, but he's not got any support. So he has to think about what he can do on his own.
Yeah, but Sterling's shit. He's a fuck
Tell me
off.
something I don't know.
He's 320k a week, prick. Honestly, you might as well give me half of that money.
They're going to fucking score.
They're going to score
mate.
again with that little fucking...
Well done, Gusto.
Come on, Gusto.
Up. Who's with him? Held up well. Guiyu, sorry.
Stop knotting people. Stop nicking resins and kicking heads in.
I mean, I knew we could lose because Celtic could play good football in pre-season, but I didn't think we'd lose 4-0.
We're getting battered, mate. This is embarrassing.
How do you think that these results in pre-season will affect any other players that we're looking to sign before the season starts? Do you think they'll be looking at this result and
No, they'll just be looking at the team and be like, they're all shit, mate. So I can't really judge one player on being shit when they're all shit.
so you don't think that these results will have an impact on
No, I
potential
think they're all
signings that
shit.
could come in? Especially thinking, I could go to this club and they're progressing, and then you've got Chelsea.
I
just
can
lost
imagine
4-0 to
players in
Celtic.
the club thinking about other teams, but I can't imagine no one really thinking about Chelsea. Fucking look at us, we're a mess, mate. We don't even look close to scoring. I don't know what game you've been watching
Mate.
thinking that we've played good football.
Right now, we're not playing good football, but the first 20 minutes or 15 minutes of the second half, we were good. And then we've just fallen off.
They've been sticking two fingers in the short game.
The first half was, the first like 5-10 minutes, we were good.
You
And then we fell off.
smelt them Celtic players' fingers, and they'd smell like Chelsea arsehole. That's what that'd be happening. They're sticking it all over us.
And then, after sort of 10, 15
Is that
minutes.
that little left winger that we see there from the last game?
He hasn't got a name on the back. I don't know what number he is. Let's have a look. Tyreek George. Yeah, well, he's a good player, man. He had a good game against Wrexham.
He looked alright in the.
So hopefully he can make an impact coming on. I'm not sure who's coming on for.
We've got 7 minutes to score 4 goals, Mush.
Well, we've lost the game. Guiu's coming off. Not as good a game for Guiu as it was against Wrexham, but good intentions. Just
Good intention. We've been battered 4-0, Mush.
you can still have good intentions and lose. He's not doing a Higuain or a Morata. Fucking hell, Matt. Let me have something.
We're so shit.
Yeah, I know, mate. I know.
I'm expecting a goal right now from this free kick. If not, you might as well just take him off the pitch. Ah, shoot! Oh, this is absolutely terrible. This is hair-pulling performance. Are you receding? Nah, mate. I've just been watching Chelsea pre-season.
No, I agree with you, Matt. For the majority of the game, we haven't played well, but I thought we were turning it around at the beginning of the second half.
Nah,
we started
was
playing
we
good stuff, mate.
Oh, was we fuck?
We did. For 15, 20 minutes in the second half, we were playing well, and then we've just bottled it.
What, we put a bit of pressure on. We fucking
That's
made
the
a
whole
cut-
point. That's
and
what
we
playing
made-
well
and we
is.
made a
It's
couple-
putting the pressure on, creating chances.
Oh yeah, it's that much pressure. We got no goals.
Yeah, we couldn't capitalise, but we played well to create the chances. Matt, I'm not saying we played well the whole game. We haven't.
I don't think we played
We've
well.
played
any of it.
rubbish, if you want to average it out, but we had a good stint. If you still were to summarise it, it's been bad. Now, I'm being totally honest with you, mate. I watched Wrexham, and if you want me to give you some concern, I can give you some concern. This is better, in my opinion, than what I saw against Wrexham. And we're losing 4-0. I'm not joking. This is not a
if
joke.
Wrexham were had a little bit slightly about themselves, we probably would have lost 6-0.
You could argue that.
Because this is terrible. And these are better than Wrexham. Like, this is actually terrible.
Yeah, we're playing better than we
Thank
did
fuck
against
I
Wrexham.
came here half cut because I'd need to have a few beers to watch this, mate.
Well, we'll have a few drinks anyway, mate. So
We're going to have to because I'm going to have to forget about this, mate. I don't want to wake up tomorrow thinking about this. Honestly, I've been stressing all week about the Enzo situation, hoping that he's going to get in the team all right.
we've given it away again, Matt. We've given it
Of course we
away
have, 'cause
again.
we're shit. You're acting shocked, Alex. I'm surprised you're acting shocked.
I am.
I'm Moresca out. I'm Moresca out. Fuck it. I'm out. I'm making my decision. I'm Moresca out. Check in the comments who's Moresca out with me. Because this is terrible.
Let's see what the comments are saying.
Who's Moresca out?
623 people watch. I guarantee it's because we're 4-0 down.
Yeah.
You've got other people going,
We've
oh,
got
let's check
everyone
on the
watching us.
Chelsea fans, see how they're getting on.
Yeah, so us.
Look at us.
Us pair of divs. Who else is Moresca out? Because this ain't gonna look good.
Lucky Master. Trust the food processor. Oh, God.
Oh,
Fuck.
can we sack him? Can we actually?
How long's his deal?
Mate,
It's 5 years, isn't
he
it?
got 5 years. We're still paying fucking part of 270, 300k a week, mush, till October. Geezer's wondering why he ain't got a job yet is because he's living off that Chelsea money. Oh my God, and we got this Moresca in for even longer, mush. Oh.
Everyone's saying Moresca out.
Yeah. This bastard needs to go, man.
I just want to say, guys.
He ain't cut from the right cloth, mate.
I mean, look.
He's cut from a do-rag that smells.
Do you understand why I was Poch in now? Do you understand? I'm not trying to, it's too early to say anything, but I didn't want Poch to go.
But at least Poch had Premier League experience. Yes, Gusto. Make a name for yourself. Oh, Sterling, you... penalty! Surely!
We got a penalty, mate.
Oh, yes. And we've got no Palmer on the pitch to take it. I bet we'll miss it. Sterling, I'm expecting to see your hand go up. Remember the amount of penalties that he tried taking from Palmer and the penalties that he did take from Palmer and missed from last season.
He's not taking it. I don't think he's taking it.
This man
He's walking away.
Why is he walking away? He acts all Barry, mate. This is a low situation.
It's not Barry's day. It's Nkunku's day. Man, it's a big moment. It's a big moment. Come on, boys. Come on, Nkunku. Second goal in two games if he scores this one. Scored one against Wrexham.
Mate,
Can
stay in your line, you
Nkunku-
fucking douche.
Can he do it? He comes up. Yes. Good pen. 4-1, baby. 4-1.
Yes, mate. Proper Chelsea.
This is why we watch Chelsea, people. Moments like this. Never forget it. 4-1 against
That
Celtic.
goal was absolutely massive in his Chelsea career. Look at that. Sterling. Saying that we should have another 2 penalties. Ref must be bold.
Everyone's bold, mate.
No, the ref's got air, to be fair. How could he be so bad
It's
at a
like
Chelsea
poetry,
game?
man.
Nah, but most bad refs at a Chelsea game are all bald. They've got no air. Hey, you over there. Who's that guy with no air?
They told us the Championship manager was an upgrade. Yeah.
But I said, but he didn't do mad good with Leicester, considering their team was 10 times better than anyone else in the league.
Pavel, thank you for subscribing. He wanted to subscribe just to say Moresca out already. Thanks for the sub,
I'm
Pavel.
feeling it, bro. Moresca is fucking stinky, man. He's a stinky, stinky man. His footballing brain is shocking.
Look, we're going to speak about this. Oh, fucking hell. Again. We got to watch this home and away.
You are. I'm not. I'm retiring.
I'm gone.
I'm retiring from watching football.
I'm going to follow Reading, mate. Reading's more fun than this. Up the Royals, up the Ding.
I'll just follow my local team, Gas.
That
Gas.
is my local team.
Oh, Reading. Yeah, no, mine's a Sunday league team.
Colchester. Yeah.
Nah, fuck Colchester, man.
You live in Colchester.
Yeah, no, but mate, half the players, yeah, from when I was a bit younger, and I actually did notice them a little bit.
It's sorry, Matt. Sorry to interrupt you. 4-1. Final whistle's gone.
Is it gone already?
Yeah, final whistle's gone. 4-1.
Why is he wearing a gum shield, that mug, as well?
So listen, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go for We're going to go till 11:15, and then we're going to do pre-recorded video after that, guys. So we've got 15 minutes. We're going to give you our take on this. Put your opinions in the comments.
How many more beers have we got to talk about this? Because this is at least one beer worthy. Because this has been shocking. I've got no confidence into this.
Mate, we will have plenty of beers, Matt. Plenty of beers.
We got Real Madrid. Do you reckon it'll be a 13-1 game?
I think it could be double digits based on what I've just seen. I mean, if you're going to put defensively the performances over the past 2 games, I have never seen Chelsea so bad defensively. Never. Poch ball was not like this. They did not defend this bad. Again, with Poch, we would concede 1 or 2 goals every game. We were not conceding 4 against a team like Celtic. I don't remember a game where we did that. We did not do that in pre-season.
We conceded 5 against Arsenal. That was all Poch.
Well, that's Arsenal. And yeah, that was Poch. And we called Poch out for that. Poch was terrible against Arsenal away. Like, everyone is entitled to have a bad game. Everybody is entitled to have a bad game. But how many bad games can you have before it's too much?
I don't know, mate. I didn't like this.
This is 2 performances. 2 poor performances, mate.
I ain't going to judge the first one because I didn't watch the first
So you think that I'm being positive because there was a 15-minute stint where we played well, and we did play well. But I'm not oblivious to the fact that the rest of the game we were rubbish.
We scored more goals while playing shit than we did when we were playing good. How were we good?
Are you talking about when I say we were playing well?
Yeah.
We created chances and we
we didn't score.
Yeah, but we played well to create the chances. Matt, I don't know why you're arguing with me. We lost 4-1. We were shit.
Yeah, we were shit.
Like, we literally agree with each other.
Yeah, but I think saying that we were good for 15 minutes is a joke because we weren't good for 15 minutes. Cause we
were
score.
good for 15 minutes.
So when we scored the penalty,
move the sofa forward.
It's all right. You can get there.
Oh, don't move it anymore. Don't move it. It's a bit of a tight squeeze. But yeah, I mean, I don't understand it, but I don't understand it. I think that, guys, if Lorenzo Moresca are out already, I think it's, again,
I think it's
give
reasonable.
the man a pre-season. Give the man a pre-season.
I think
he
it's
may
reasonable.
not be good enough.
Call the man out before it's too late. He ain't good enough.
He deserves a pre-season. Any manager deserves at least a fucking pre-season.
I'd sack him now. If I was owning Chelsea, I'd sack him now.
How much is the payout? What's he on?
A lot, but it's worth it. It's worth it. To get him out. Get him out now.
Who would you bring in? Thomas Frank?
Nah.
McKenna?
No, I'd bring in.
Mate, this is what I'm saying. So look, hang on, Matt, we're watching the replay. So Guiu hit the post. Sterling hit the post.
But Sterling should be in the team.
And Kunku had a chance where, he forced a great save from Schmeichel. So for me, there's one goal we should have scored.
Save.
There's one goal we should have scored. So we should have scored once. Right? We win the ball again with Lavia, and Kunku with a 1-2 with Ugachukwu. Sterling has another chance. Rebound again. Good save from Schmeichel.
Good save.
That was a good save, mate. It was a good save.
Was shit.
Oh, come on, mate. It was low. He had to get down. Look, could have been a little bit more in the corner.
Oh, well
but it
done.
was a good. It was a good save.
The geezer done his job.
Yeah, and most players don't do their job, which is why we're shit.
Like he didn't. Like if
look at that. Look at this as well that we could see. I mean, this was fucking horrendous from Badiashile. And the defend. Oh, I mean, it's just.
Yeah, but Badiashile does this all the time anyway.
But you know what? We say this now. Everyone deserves a chance, and I think that Badiashile has had a chance. And it is unjustified why he is in the squad and Disasi is in the squad. Although I think Badiashile is worse than Disasi, and Chalobah isn't in the squad. I mean, that is criminal.
It's because they want pure profit for him. It's no other reason. Why would you not have Chalobah here?
It's not a footballing decision. It's purely financial.
Yeah, I know, but it makes no sense because you'd use that money for absolute what? To pay for some other 20-million-year-old Argentinian and 20-year-old who's known for having muscle injuries. What's the point? Nothing. No decisions are made right. What? Dennis Wise 11 liked your post.
Man like Dennis. You want to see something cool, Matt?
Dennis Wise is generally just like my
Do
post.
you want to see something cool? Have a look at this.
Oh shit, Dennis Wise messenger.
It's quite cool, isn't it?
No, but the thing is that Dennis Wise is like my photo from 9th of July 2023. Oh, don't shoot yourself out.
So I thought I was going to have to watch more Chelsea. Yeah, guys, I think overall it was a poor performance, but there are positives that we can take. We created a lot of chances. We should have capitalised on those chances. We were more creative today than we were against Wrexham. Defensively, we were poor. The penalty was good from Nkunku. I think he should have scored a few times. Sterling should have scored. Guiu should have scored. Chukwuemeka should have scored. Madueke should have scored. So when I'm saying that, that means we created the chances for them in the first place. And I think that in itself is a positive. But I am not oblivious to the fact that the rest of the game we were rubbish. Okay?
We were shit all game.
So when you tell me that I'm deluded and I'm too positive,
He's way too
just
positive.
because I want to look at both sides doesn't mean I'm wrong. I agree with you that we were poor. Why can't I talk about everything? Why do I only
Poor.
have to restrict it to the bad?
I think poor is an understatement. I think we were starving. I don't think we could afford a meal deal from Tesco. We were that bad.
Well, inflation's big, mate. I don't blame you. Inflation's killing us. Yeah, mate. I don't know. I mean, it was £3 before COVID. Now it's £3.90. So if you can't afford a meal deal, I mean, I won't pay for it.
Look, I think everyone's Moresca out as well.
They're all Moresca out. Jesus Christ.
Actually, I don't know if everyone is. I think it's the same guys repeating Moresca out.
Don't spam in the chat, please. Keegan, please do not spam in the chat.
Yeah, my man wants Moresca out. Yeah. You know what though? Anyone who's saying that it was absolutely terrible today, I generally can't see how anyone is thinking how anything was good made from today. You know,
This is what I'm saying, mate. This is what Lieutenant Wolf, you are speaking some sense. Like, I am not a big fan of Moresca. I don't know what to think about him. But I can't say Moresca out after one game. Come on, guys. Come on. If he goes and wins every other game from now on, what are you going to say? Oh, he's great. Trust the process. Trust the process.
you know what? I'm
Whatever.
not, anyone who says him out, I ain't knocking it. He's pony, mate. I've seen enough already. I've seen 90 minutes and I've seen enough.
You were so patient with Pochettino, and you haven't even given Moresca one game. Because you
Yeah.
didn't even watch Wrexham, so you can't even judge that.
No, I can't.
This is your first game, and you're saying sack him.
Yeah, fuck him off. He's pissing me off already, mate. Honestly, he needs to go. He ain't good enough. He ain't cut from the cloth, mate. He ain't one of us. He's one of. He can fuck off to Burnley or something. Or he should be. He should have never left Leicester.
I think he would have got relegated with Leicester, though. If you try and play that football,
Yeah,
Leicester in the
exactly.
Prem.
Now he's going to get relegated with us. Why do we do this? We're done.
This is our passion, mate.
We're finished.
This is what we're passionate about.
We're finished. And when I say finished, I mean not finish. I mean we're finished. We're done. Finito. Bang. The dirt is gone. Like, seal it. We're fucked. That's literally all I got, man.
Keep it coming, man. Keep
I
it
just
coming.
know we're done out, man. Like, I can feel it already. Like, any top 6 hopes that I had from before this game, I can assure you now, I'll flush down the toilet next time I need to go for a piss with that. Because that was terrible. We lost 4-1 to fucking Celtic. No justification for us Ranger brother out there. Just nothing. We didn't give a shit about nothing. We didn't give a shit about the game when we played.
We did
ourselves.
let Rangers down, mate.
We
I
did
love Rangers.
massively.
We
let them down massively.
we want to have. We
had one job.
We are the Blues Brothers, but if you want to disown us, fair enough.
It's not even that disowning us. We're just letting you down like that. It's just pure embarrassment.
A brother should never do that.
Like if someone picked on my brother or started on my brother, I know I'd be going from full blown, regardless of it.
Well, Celtic have just beaten us up.
If an 8-year-old started
We're
on
done,
my brother,
mate.
I'd stick it on him. I don't care. We've just been stuck on by Celtic, mate. That's literally just as bad. Pre-season or not, like, you know what? Hopefully, we don't even get to see him in the Champions League, mate.
Hey, you got the
so-
Thursday nights to look forward to. Come on.
Yeah, I think there's only like 2 good teams in that, and judging by seeing that, I don't know how. We've got no wing backs. I'm so used to all our players coming from wing backs.
I don't know what to think about the inverted right
Mate,
back.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
I don't like it.
Reece James is good on the right. Why are you putting him in? I don't mind if he's going to come in midfield every now and again because we did that with Cucurella. I think it worked well. But when you have to be a left back as well, you've got to go in your position. I mean, James was occasionally back when he had to defend, but on the ball, he was never there. Never. Like, we're trying to break teams down who are sitting deep, who are going to be sitting deep the majority of the time, and you're not creating width with Reece James. It's literally his thing.
His overlap, his dead ball play. Like, mate, I just know I've seen us today and it was absolutely shocking. That was painful. And if I knew it was going to be that bad, I would have drunk twice as much before I came in.
I mean, to be honest, if you'd have drunk twice as much, I don't think you would have made it to this studio, Matt.
No, but the game did nearly put me to sleep. What a boring game. What a boring game.
Trust the process, mate. Trust the process.
I've been hearing that word way too much. Fuck the process. There is no process because the people who are making the process are so clueless, mate.
I agree with you on that.
They don't have an absolute Scooby.
I think as soon as we sacked Poch, that's when we fucked up the process. Because, like, I'll be honest with you. Like, let's just backtrack a little bit here. The squad wasn't suited to Pochettino in a lot of ways. I don't think Enzo was suited to Poch. It was either...
Enzo weren't.
No, he wasn't suited to Poch.
Too much running around. He needs to stay still.
I agree. But you had players like Gallagher, other players who would fit in. I think Pochettino, no question about it, we can all agree would have got top 4 with Pochettino if he was still here. But the club want certain players to work out, and there's other players that they want to get rid of, like Chalobah and Gallagher. 2 players.
You mean anyone who came from Cobham? Anyone who can earn the club money.
And Reece James came from Cobham.
Yeah, but they ain't going to sell that because they know that their money's not worth and the money they could get from in a few years' time if they're trained right.
I think you could get a lot of money for Reece James right now if he was on the market and he was fit. So I don't agree with that. And I think Levi Colwell, you get 60, 70 million for Colwell.
Yeah, for PSG. PSG will pay that.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of teams would pay that money for a top centre-back. So I don't believe that bullshit. I just think that the club wanted to sell Gallagher. The club wanted to get rid of Chalobah. Pochettino was insistent on keeping them. And I think Pochettino is a very flexible manager, and he couldn't work with these guys. So you're telling me a guy that worked with Tottenham Hotspur...
American owners, they're bad, bro.
Bottle Job FC, Audi Cup FC, Harry Kane never won a trophy FC. He worked with Daniel Levy for 5 years, maybe longer, it might have been 6. And after 1 year with Clear Lake Capital, nah, man, I'm out of here.
In a bit mush.
And they want to say that they sacked him. I agree with that, but it was mutual in the sense that he knew he wasn't going to get what he wants. You might as well sack me anyway so I can get the payout. He wanted to stay. I'm sure he wanted to stay. But, I mean, there's a couple of conditions. You don't have to sign 1 million players. Let me keep two of them.
But you know that with Poch, though? Poch wanted like a new 2-year contract. He wanted the most, bro. And he done...
Pochettino wanted some faith. He wanted some trust.
Yeah, but he didn't...
The guy was on a 2-year contract.
But he didn't do anything to guard any faith apart from the last 5 games when everyone else was on the beach. Like...
I think that if you think Pochettino hadn't earned the right to have at least another year at this Chelsea job,
I think he did.
I think that's very harsh.
I did, but not with the demands he was making. Either.
He wasn't making ridiculous demands. He wanted to keep Gallagher and Chalobah,
and he wanted another 2 years because he knows winning it. Because he knows
Moresca's on a 5-year contract. Graham Potter was on a 5-year contract.
This is stupid, which is I also think stupid. But you can't argue stupid.
Well, no, because you just know it's stupid. We can agree on it, hopefully.
Yeah, it is stupid. We're done.
But yeah, Moresca. Look, even if he's not great, you can't. Look, Thomas Tuchel lost 4-5-0 to Arsenal in pre-season a couple of years back. We didn't say sack him then. Obviously, we know he's proven, but pre-season is again, it doesn't count towards anything except team morale and chemistry, and hopefully getting the system in place. So I think we still have to take it with a pinch of salt. My opinion won't change on that, even if we lose 4-0 for the next 6 games. When we see the Premier League games, if we continue to play the way we're playing, and if there is no progression, then this is going to be a very quick decision that Moresca has to go. I mean, there's patience, and then there's taking liberties, right? We have been very, very patient with managers in the past. We were very patient with Pochettino. I mean, there was big talk of him getting sacked, and we stuck with him, only to find out we'd sack him anyway. You know, we were as patient as we could be with Potter, because, to be honest with you, Chelsea have never, ever been that bad up until that point. So we understand why he got sacked. So what is the level of mediocrity that we have to accept within the Chelsea fan base before we say, hang on a second, you're not winning games, you're not making progress, doesn't look like the players are improving, the team's not improving, the fans aren't enjoying it in the stadium, they're not enjoying watching it at home. What's the fucking point of having this guy? So how long do we have to wait before it's too long? Right now, we can't make our decision, but I mean, well, tell me. Yeah.
The Ricketts would have done better.
Well, I'll tell you what the Ricketts wouldn't have done is they probably wouldn't have sacked Tuchel.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have sacked him. And I mean, this all stems from that bad decision. If you would have at least kept the man at the helm who'd had real success
at least till the
Chelsea,
end of the year. At least till the end of the year. Instead, we're paying Potter 200 grand a week, even now. 200 grand a week. 800k a month. Why?
Right, we're going to have to wrap it up, guys, because we're going to do some pre-recorded stuff. But listen, we've got a fan cam coming out in a second, me and Matt, and then, yeah, we'll go from there. What a terrible result. But listen, if you want to hear more, check out our fan cam. It will be out in a little bit. And God rest our soul, up the Chelsea.
Up the fucking Chelsea.